open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey.
Oh, what a tune. That's a good tune, isn't it? I quite like that.
It's a belter. I love it. I feel like I've commandeered that song. I'm having it.
It's a good way to get you up for a couple of beers, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's like, boom. So, boys, you'll be very happy to know.
It's like what?
Be very happy to know, despite losing my bag and all my gear on the train, it's okay because
He hasn't got it back.
my sunglasses weren't in the bag. So, could have been bad, boys. Could have been bad.
No comment.
Yeah, how they survived that, I don't know.
Well, it's just how we roll, you know. How are we all doing this wonderful evening?
All good, mate. All good. Just rearranging the beer fridge.
I literally got home from work, went straight to the fridge, grabbed like a handful of cans. I went to the garden and just sat there drinking beers. And before I knew it, I got
So I've done a lot. So what I did is got up. It was very quiet in my house this morning because Lydia and the kids were away, and it was just. I've never had such a quiet morning. I woke up and all I could hear was the burring from the fan being on and just silence. And I was like, oh, I don't like this silence. And I was like, it's only for 24 hours. This is going to be awesome. So anyway, I got up, had a coffee, sat in the sun in my pants, in my back garden, had a coffee, did some business calls. Then I went on my computer, realised that that very video that you watched just now, I hadn't uploaded. It didn't work up at the brewery. So I drove to the brewery, fixed that, sorted some stuff out at the brewery, drove back, put on this computer again, and started doing more emailing. Then I finished all my work, well, most of it, and then I cleaned the pool out, cleaned the hot tub, sorted that out, and then I put a fresh beer on the mini keg, on the beer monster.
What mini keg you got?
I got a Veltins.
Oh, of course you said, didn't you? That's that.
He bought a couple of them, didn't he?
Oh,
Stunning.
porn.
Beautiful. Bernard Matthews would be proud.
Absolute porn. Absolute porn.
Where am I going to go?
Where are you going to go? What do you mean?
Beer-wise, what have you got, boys? Obviously, you've got the Veltins, John. Paul?
I am on a Pilsner from Winding Path Brewery, who are based in Pennsylvania, US of A.
Oh,
Howdy ho. Howdy
you're
ho.
lagers then, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hi, Adrian. How are we doing?
The Pilsner.
Matt Williams. Evening all. How are you, you saucy devil, you? It's Luke John. Hey up, handsome John. How are you, Luke? Are you all right? Are you excited? Are you going to London on Friday?
Luke of John. Luke of John. How you doing, Luke?
John, gonna get out the pool, methinks. Well, I was in it, but the kids are still splashing around out there. So, oh gosh, I nearly knocked my beer all over the place. Hi, Adrian and Matt. Oh, bloody hell, there's three of them. Yeah, we're all looking awesome.
Hello, Luke.
Although Barry needs to sort me out. Paul, where's your shades?
Downstairs.
John's got them.
Yeah, John nicked them. State of it.
I've lost a pair. I don't know where they are. Hi, Jim. How's it going? David Wilson, the man, the myth, the legend. How are you, you superb human being?
He was at Brew London the day after me, wasn't he? Wednesday, I believe. I missed him.
Well, he got to witness me, Paul, and Chris do a very drunk review of a beer.
I was laughing at that.
And said that we were like toddlers.
I mean, that is about right.
It was.
Yeah. Not sure what happened there.
I don't know. It was funny though.
Well, it was funny.
It was good fun. We had such a laugh. Everyone's saying, "Oh," he says, "Hey up, Sir Paul and Master Mark."
Hello, sir. Hello.
He's right, Paul. The other Paul.
It's our man, Captain Meek's Adventures, the saucy devil.
Oh, you sauce.
He had a whole mini keg of Putin's Unsinkable Moskva in one sitting.
Yeah.
Animal.
Yeah.
Who
That's
did that?
that's another level.
Beard World. I'm shocked.
Who did that? Who did a keg of that golden ale in one sitting?
Captain Meek's Adventures, the legend that is
Jesus.
Paul.
There's no way he was not throwing up into a toilet that night. No way.
I don't know. It's
I had a half a pint and I was a bit like, bloody hell.
I think that was the beer that started that. When I got there, actually talking to people, I never got a beer until mid-afternoon, and I was absolutely parched. So I had a full pint of it, got me going. And Paul saw me there on Wednesday. I had no voice left, did I? Done.
No, we had to wake you up a bit, didn't we? On the Wednesday.
Oh, that was Thursday morning. I was a mess. It's Captain Meek's Adventures in the 21st century. Evening, lads. Always a red. Hello, mate.
Hello, Ozzy Red. How you doing, mate?
Always a red. Is it a good feeling that I spoke about you in London because we had the we had the extra Stone Crow bitter on, and always they were like, "What's the wine glass?" And I was like, "That's always a red." And loads of you, Captain Meek's Adventures, you're on that pump clip as well. So it was cool to give you all shout outs. Yes. No.
Oh,
Can you push the plug back? Have you let how much water's out of it? Hang on.
He's gone.
1 second.
It starts alive.
Are you all right, Kobe?
Kobe, behave yourself. What?
Sorry, the children. What are you doing, Bobby?
say fake words.
Go away.
He just said farty pants. That's what he said.
Was he rude?
No.
Were you?
I said,
They're like, Dad, is water meant to come out the hot tub? I've just gone out there and they've let the plug out.
Oh,
Quality.
so it's not meant to. If you take the plug out, it will come out.
It will come out.
I mean, I'm really lucky at the moment, John, actually, because the cold water that you put into it is really cheap to heat at the moment. It's really cheap.
I've actually put a solar cover on it so it warms up. Jim Bob Cop from the future of beer enjoyment. I'll take that. I'm just going to catch up with this chat and then I can't be accused of not catching up with the chat. Canterbury given to me at 9 a.m. by a customer. Not bad. No, that ain't
Cool.
bad.
There we go.
I am there. Lovely direct train from my local station. Well, I've got some news. I'm not going because I can't do it without doing a mega trip. And I've got my mate over from France who I didn't know was coming, but he is coming.
Bonjour.
Bonjourno, who's a very close friend of the family. Well, their family is a very close friend of our family. And I haven't seen him since pre-pandemic. So as much as I want to be there at London Craft Beer Festival, and as much as I love all of you guys, it's like real life stuff. I've got to be. I wanna see him, and I've booked myself, double booked myself for one of my best friend's wife's 30th birthday party, and I need to be at that too. Which, had the trains not been striking, I would have got back for, but.
I wanted to do London Craft Beer Festival, but I think it's just too many, isn't it? BeerX, Brew London, GBBF. It's all money. It's all time off work.
Yeah, it's
You know.
difficult, isn't it? It's
It's a lot.
difficult.
It is
I
a
get
lot.
it.
Yeah.
It's my job. It's not your guy's job. YouTube is essentially your hobby. So
Yeah.
It's a lot.
I know
It's a
I
big-
invite you
it's a
to.
big,
What-
it's a big ask, isn't it?
No.
To do all the festivals all the time. You know, it is.
Yeah, I think I've done a few local ones as well this year. I've obviously BeerX wasn't so much a festival, but it kind of felt like it was actually, didn't it? With all the beers that were available.
Yeah.
Then obviously Brew London, then GBBF, and it's like, oh, because where I live, the trains are just so expensive. You've spent 140 quid before you've walked in the, before you've walked in the exhibition centre.
Well, that's the mad thing. I can get into London and out if I book it early enough. It's £16.80 each way.
It's ridiculous.
It's just mental, isn't it? Mark Jones says, "Hey up, my adopted northern monkey." I know, losing blue.
Okay, doing
and
it.
Other mad heads. Luke sounded like Mr. Wilson. Mark was there Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Ah, nice, mate. Yeah, I was there Tuesday, pretty much the only day that you weren't.
He's
was
a
one
soldier. He's Dave, a soldier.
He is. He's an animal. Him and Kent, beer reviews. Craig, I've sent him the link, actually. The man's an animal. He was there for the whole thing. He must be... I don't know who does it.
It's a bit like, a bit like Craig. I don't know where he puts it all.
Well, Craig, that's who I'm on about. Like,
Oh, Craig. I thought you were talking about David.
no, well, David too, but I don't know how they do it. My bowels are my weak point.
The bowls.
Il Corvo, welcome. Nice to see you.
Hello, mate.
Weird thing, you didn't seem that drunk in person.
No, it wasn't until we actually had to present something, and then we all started giggling, and it all descended into chaos, and we didn't see it coming. I said I need to do a beer review because I'd had all these beers and hadn't actually talked about any of them. I thought I need to do something from GBBF. I said, look, let's go upstairs, let's do a beer review. And as soon as that camera went on, I suddenly realised that I'd already had, like 5 pints of beer. And it just hit me like a wall. So yeah.
And I was just in a giggly mood, and I thought, I was deluded, but at that point, I thought I was more sober than you guys, when in fact I wasn't. I was no more.
You was not.
No. So then, when you started with, it's Paul's beer review.
Oh yeah. I don't know what that was.
Hey.
It was
Super.
a funny video. Very, very funny.
Adrian saying, everyone's saying hello to one another. It was not a pretty sight. Oh, really? Did you
Yeah, I
felt
bet it
like
was, mate.
you had a javelin put in you?
That was brilliant.
Everyone's saying brilliant. Hey, JT, what an evening,
Hello, mate.
all from the best from the north.
Hey, what's happening, buddy?
Hello, mate.
What's
I'm
happening?
going to have to go get the office fan in a minute. I'm sweating.
Yeah, I've got the fan on me.
I'm so lucky. The back of the house here doesn't get the sun in the afternoon, so it cools right down. But the front of the house, like the lounge, if you haven't got the blind down, it's 29 in there. It's just luckily the walls are massively thick, and so in here I think it's about 23 ish.
That's comfortable.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not. But Paul's got the most comfortable bed as well. Just like to say that. I slept like a baby.
You did. I went out Friday morning. I went to work, did a few hours work, came back so we could go to the beer festival again Friday afternoon. The geezer was still asleep, like fast asleep. Fast asleep.
Shocking.
I'm literally banging on the door. I was like, John, I thought he was dead. Like genuinely, it was like 11 in the morning by the time I got back from work. I was like, John. And he was like, what's going on? I couldn't believe it. Could not
Is that what
believe
I do?
you were like, I think you were asleep, but you could hear me. So you kind of went, I And then you suddenly open your eyes, and I was like, "Thank God for that." I thought, "I've got to carry your ass downstairs." You know what I mean?
Right, I'm going to go and get this fan. Give us 2 secs.
Yeah, the fan.
Look at him,
Yeah,
he's
the
so
fan.
sweaty. It's all that hair on his bum.
Look at that.
Discover round table. Discover it.
He is Adrian Willie. He is in North Carolina, baby.
Okay.
Northeast equals still lives in caves. No, you're not. You're not. Yes, that was a lovely touch with the artwork on the Stone Crow Bear. It was good fun, wasn't it? It's good. I wanted the whole point was it was meant to be community. So, yeah, Adrian, yes, sir, North Carolina. Hey, up always a red. Luke John, evening. Jim says New York. He's not in
New
he's
York.
Newport, North Carolina. Blah, blah, blah. Real life. This is a fragment of your imagination on the countdown from 25,000. You will wake up and everything will be as it was. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Mark's gone all sort of.
So I think Mark just killed the lights.
It's gone sexy nightclub in there.
Hey.
Oh, there we
back
go.
on again. Back on again.
Hey.
North Carolina, near by the beach. Oh,
Oh.
nice. By the beach as well.
I'm a fat boy, says David Wilson.
Emil.
Important news. I ordered a race suit from Vinted. So I don't know if any of you know what Vinted is, but it's an app my wife started using, selling clothes and stuff that she's bought, the many outfits that she's bought and never worn. And I'm all for that. I keep telling her you get a few quid for the wedding dress. That didn't go down well. But
Romance isn't dead, is it?
it's not. No. No one's ever going to wear it again. But it cost $2,000. I bought a race suit on there, and I got a Sparko level 2 fully fireproof Sparko race suit, which is probably 200-300 quid, and I paid £42 delivered.
No.
Naughty.
Fits body. I'm all body, so like from my crotch to my shoulders.
I'm old body.
I'm all body. I got little dumpy legs, and as David Wilson called me, chicken legs.
You're Humpty Dumpty, aren't you, John?
I am like Humpty Dumpty. I've got little skinny legs. Apparently, David Wilson said he noticed that I'd lost weight, but it had come off my legs and nowhere else. So I felt a little wounded. But I got in the race suit. It fits. The only problem is getting it past my belly. So once I've done it up, it's up. And then when I sit down, it's tight on the old belly. But I reckon I can lose the weight by the time of the race meeting.
Who was it? Was it Crummy that put his race suit on? He burst out of it at the go-karting.
It was,
It was, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, it was.
There's no wiggle room in mine. I'm at London Craft Beer Fit. Oh, mate, it's going to be hot, dude. It's the trains getting back is the issue, man.
I'll see you there, Lucky boy. I'll see you there, Sam.
Yeah, I'm gutted I'm not going. But Rosie, in fact, you guys that are going, if you see Rosie, please look after her because she's down there. And she is going to be moving and shaking. Demon91. Hello, sir. You're also on the can. You're on the can of beer, aren't you?
DM-er. I'll tell you what, I'm drinking this. I'm drinking that coconut IPA from Lidl for the third time around, and it's really not enjoyable as enjoyable as it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know if I've just not had the cans stored right. I don't know. Shouldn't really affect it after a couple of weeks, should it?
It could be though. Your taste buds change after you've had a meal or you've done.
Drinking? I was on there. I've had my third can of this because I went and reloaded because I really enjoyed it, and I thought that's just a great little fridge filler. But I don't know. It's just a bit hot. There's this kind of weird bitterness in there that I'm picking up now that I just wasn't getting before.
I thought it was all right for the price, but it was not. It was never one I'd buy again.
Anybody want to help me? Somebody's giving us a horrible review on Untapped, and not having it.
I've now moved on to a Mexican style lager. It's called
Sí, señor.
Cerveza from
Shy Bear Brewing. I don't know if you can see that logo. It's great. It's a bear covering his eyes.
I think I've got some music for this.
Oh, it is.
It's great. It's
I
a
thought it
great
was. I
logo.
thought it was some sort of marquee. You know, when you look at the end of a marquee, it's kind of got that bright. It's got the shape. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Obviously,
There's a
that's why I don't work in branding.
Lewistown.
Oh yeah, Paul's busted out the Mexican beer.
Voila!
Felt the urge. Sorry.
That was good. Got it out of my system. Had a little burger. Had a couple of tortillas.
I've talked of Mexican beer. I've got. I reviewed this yesterday at the request of my wife, who I'm soon to be divorcing.
Mouth.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
Hello, senor.
Hello, senor. You got my Desperado.
We got the Desperado and the Mojito.
You like my chiquitica? Hello, you gringo, eh?
Hola, señorita.
Did you just say chicken tikka?
No, I didn't say chicken. That's a completely different set of music.
I thought you said chicken tikka. I was about to say, mate, you're not even in the right continent.
Yeah.
Chiquitita, chiquitita.
I said senorita, not chicken tikka.
Señorita, chicken fajita.
Lampasanda.
Oh dear! I'll get on the
Yeah,
maps.
yeah.
What time are you there, brave person?
Very nice.
We'll be wearing shorts. Has to be done.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be 30. I think it's 33 minimum in London Friday. So, yeah,
Just-
get the shorts out. Get your legs out, lads.
Just be careful. He did attempt to decake me.
I did. But he tied them up, to be fair to him. He tied them up.
Shagman. Oh dear lordy, lordy. Get up,
That's the one.
Did you know the Scatman, the guy that did the song, actually had a speech impediment? And he did a lot to help children who had speech impediments. Never came as a
also-
surprise to me.
Did you know if the Scatman can do it, so can you?
Exactly, that's what it was all about. It was about the fact
How can you?
that he had a speech impediment. He couldn't talk properly, but he learned to sort it out.
Oh, that's good.
Paul and John, did you top and tail or spooning on the bed? We're more spooners, to be honest.
Absolutely. All about the spooning, mate. All
Yeah,
about the spooning.
lovely.
Has anyone? Oh, am I going to drink this? Lane Revelation West Coast IPA that's in Asda.
No, I
Anyone
haven't.
had
I've
I've
not
not
had
had
that
it.
one. Any good? Have you just not opened it yet?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's
I don't
open enough. I think people might find that interesting because there's not many good West Coast in the supermarkets, is there?
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Do it. This is
I'm going to save that.
I was going
I'm
to say,
gonna-
that's the review.
I'm going to go to something even better. I'm going to go and get a Burnt Mill Nelson Savan West Coast IPA out the bag.
Nah, put that away. Get the Desperados out, mate.
Hold on.
Nothing like a good
what have we got
French
down
beer.
here? Simetri, si, senor.
Oh, hola. Hola, Madrid.
I had one of them at that outdoor festival thingy thing.
A la Madrid.
Well,
Yo,
so-
great beer.
Right.
Mythos. It's a bit of Lee. You know what? I quite enjoyed Madrid.
Did you?
Yeah.
See, when I had it on draft, I never had it before. And they had Staropramen.
Oof.
They had the Prava, which is the watered down Staropramen.
Oh,
And
man.
then they had the Marjorie. So I had Staropramen. I went to
The
Marjorie.
Marjorie, darling.
Yeah, the Marjorie.
Someone's taken a
Marjorie.
big bond out of the old business, haven't they? The Marjorie, darling.
Marjorie.
Darling, will you give me a pint of the old Marjorie?
Marjorie, bake me some scones.
And don't forget to put the cream on first. I don't like the jam first, you know.
Absolutely, darling. Absolutely.
Fire up the jam and go for a spin.
I
Go shove your head up at that bear's bottom.
What has the stream become? It will be cooler, David Wilson downstairs. This is a good place to be. I'll try and get the tribers on board. Sanity is great. Yeah, get him on, man. Get him on. We love a good triber. I've got what's that, Bob's? Yeah, I think I might put that spoon in the wrong spoon drawer. Your mum wasn't here, so I emptied the dishwasher. Not really sure where everything goes. I've only lived here about 11 years, but yeah. Can you hear that music?
No.
Oh,
No.
I can hear it at my end. It's very nice.
Wow.
What are we
going
to do here then?
Wow.
Pressure drop. What's that?
I've got some car stuff coming up soon, actually. I've got a racing video that I'm going to do where I damaged my hands, which I've still got the holes. Don't worry, people. I know I go to church and you think it's stigmata, but it's not. It's in fact from being a full racing driver.
What happened was they tried to recreate the
Passion of the Chemist.
The Passion of the Chemist. And they nailed a couple of nails. They nailed them into John's hands. And he's still recovering right now.
That's what you get, John.
Can I tell them the truth?
Yeah.
That you're actually a massive puff and you've got no calluses on your hands and you were holding the steering wheel too tight whilst kart racing the other night and tore your hands to pieces, whereas mine are absolutely fine.
Will you just tell everybody how many seconds a lap I'm faster than you?
4.
Exactly. That's why.
That's 4 seconds. Hang on. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how quick you were compared to me. And I have no holes in my hands. Is it worth it? Was it worth it?
Was he wearing the shoes?
No, he wasn't.
No.
He wasn't wearing the ballet shoes.
See,
No.
see, you're lucky, Paul, because they're worth 1.5 seconds a lap.
Yeah. No one was catching him.
Honestly, who needs enemies when they got friends like you two stars? The ballet shoes are very important, all right?
Yeah.
See, when go-karts pull away, they normally sound like... When Paul pulls away, it goes... Da, 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 da. Oh, sorry, when John pulls away.
What was that? When I what?
There was glitter. There was glitter coming out of the exhaust.
Out of mine.
Go kart. It was amazing.
When you pull away, John, all I can hear is da 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 da. It's true.
You know, right? I occasionally buy something nice that I want to have in the cupboard for me. So if you've ever been to IKEA, you'll know what these are. And they are stunningly lovely.
Stunningly what?
Lovely. They are
It's all
just...
like Rolos with Dime Bar in them.
Oh, they are just...
Oh, really?
They're magic. And you can only buy them in IKEA. And I've got one pack out of all the other ones that got eaten by other people in my family. And now Kobe's like, can we eat these?
All I ever hear about that's good from IKEA is the food.
Meatballs.
Yeah,
Gravy.
I've heard about this.
No one cares about the furniture. It's just the food.
Berry. Do you want berries? Gravy. Berries. Gravy.
Berries, gravy.
Berries. Gravy.
Mark, are you drinking tea by Hogsback right now?
Yeah.
I thought I spotted the Hogsback bottle. I thought, blimey, not seen one of those in ages.
I've had it in the box for a little while, and
I think it's a good beer. I think it's a
I
solid
haven't had
beer.
it in a long time actually. But I went there at 2nd of January. That's how long I've had the bottle, since 2nd of Jan. And I walked in, and I was sick on a film. And they were like, "Oh, have you got a YouTube channel?" And I had like 30 subscribers then. And I was like, "Yeah." And they gave me like a bar runner. I've got other beers in there, a glass. They were mega, to be fair. And I didn't ask for it at all.
Fair play to them, man. I like Hogsback beers. They're good.
Honestly, they do Hogstar Lager. Oh,
They're good.
Sorry,
mate, it's really, really good.
I'm just that song's come back on.
Feel like Strictly Come Dancing, isn't it?
I do. That's what I should take up. Ballroom dancing. I'd be great at that. Captain says, why do I have visions of Paul and John like Steve Martin and John Candy in planes and trains? Those aren't pillows. I definitely think Paul would be John Candy. What a legend John Candy was.
I'll take that. I love John Candy, man. Legend.
Sorry,
Bless him.
what's it?
Bless him. What a film. Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. One of the greatest comedies ever made. John Hughes, rest in peace. Just one of the producers of some of the best comedies ever produced. God, there's too many people that died that were great, weren't
I've
there?
seen him in Home Alone.
John Candy.
Yeah, where he gives Kevin's mum a lift back to Chicago.
John, you can wear your race suit in the Citroen. Yes, I can.
Get all your cookies.
I can wear my Italian race suit in my French car.
I can't be bothered to buy a race suit. I just want a really cool helmet.
That's what she said.
Let's go, hold on a minute. What's that got to do with racing?
As soon as I said that, I just thought, no, I shouldn't have said that.
I've
Daniel
got
Hagrid.
my
Oh, I
fresh
shouldn't
helmet
have said
in here.
No,
I need
Stop,
to
man.
put some stickers on it though.
I want my own helmet. That's proper black. You can't even see that. That's you just picked up a shadow.
No, that's my cover.
Oh right, you got a cover for it.
Go
I've
on,
got a
Steve.
bag. You get a bag with it.
Undercover helmet.
Under. That sounds like a strange film.
Undercover
Yeah.
helmet.
I'm sure that's in my search history, to be fair.
I was going to say, I reckon I could find that. I reckon I could find that if I looked hard enough.
Well, this could be a problem for the race, as I can't work out to open it down.
Can't get it out of the bag.
Oh,
Adrian,
well, there you
Adrian
go.
Woolley reckons my helmet is amazing. Thank you, Adrian. I do try some.
I can't even get in it, but it's a beautiful helmet.
We had a beautiful evening, me and Adrian. It was a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful thing.
Mark Hopkins, how you doing?
Hey, Mark.
Evening. Barely recognised you, John, without a traffic code on your head. Did you see the video? You and your lovely wife were in the video earlier. I included you. I just did a little photo of you guys. Thank you. So you guys, Paul, Mark, do you remember Mark and his missus got us to the Ansbach Hob Day bar to try the two different beers, the Nitro and the Cask one?
I wasn't there.
I
You
remember
weren't
that.
there. That's true. You weren't there. Who was it? It was you, me, Paul, and someone else. Was it Ken?
Yeah, it might have been Craig, yeah. And Abby was with us, wasn't she, as well?
I might. Yeah. No, it wasn't Crummy Beard. Kobe's like Crummy Beard.
Yeah, it was definitely me, you, and Abby. I don't know if we'd bumped into Craig yet.
Yeah,
Rasco, was it? Was it
but it
Rasco?
was awesome. And I still say the Cask was better.
I preferred the cask as well.
What
Which is
tea was
weird.
it? Sorry?
So they had the.
And
Is it the?
Spatch and Hob Day Black.
Yeah.
They were comparing the nitro version to the
Is that the stout that they do?
yeah.
Yeah.
So they were comparing the two. So like the nitro version to the normal cask version. And
Right.
I think all of us preferred the cask version, didn't they?
Yeah, it tastes like, you know, when you've got whiskey and you put a tiny bit of water and it opens it up.
Yep.
That's the only way I could explain it. It was like that. It was the nitro one was nice. It was nothing wrong with it, but it didn't seem any more fizzy than the cask one. It just lacked flavour. That was it, and it was a bit colder. That was it.
Is this the beer that's called London Black that everybody's comparing to Guinness, saying it's England's Guinness?
Yeah, they're trying to. They're trying to. But it's completely, for me, it's weird because I prefer the Guinness draft. I prefer the Guinness draft to the Guinness original. But the Anspach was the other way around, which was weird. So, yeah.
I did see a Guinness guru video where he found the only place where you can get Guinness on cask in the UK.
Wow.
That ended up being somewhere near Surrey, I think, or Oxfordshire.
Wow. I've never had Guinness on cask.
No, I
No.
liked it. That's all right. I finally got into it. At this point, we'd have lost the race and everything. There we go. That's my new skidlin.
Oh, look at that.
Look at it.
Fat Howie, look at that helmet. Do you like that? Do you like that?
Oh,
Do you like that?
oh, she's a beauty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
It looks like the Stigs. Looks like kind of like the Stigs the original Stigs helmet.
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but seeing as you're here, I'm the Stig.
Apparently,
I'm actually Ben Collins. Me and Crummy watched Ben Collins race, Donny, and he crashed.
Oh, in the Pragas.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was on the first corner, wasn't it?
yeah. Because bloody awful. That's why, Mark. I'm not sure what he means.
Bloody awful. You don't even talk like
That would have been the little Neil Long. How you doing, mate? Honestly, that man, I don't know how he has time for work. His Instagram is just him drinking every single day.
In mega
Honestly.
places.
I can't believe I've not met Neil Long for a pint yet. I feel
Oh,
like it's a
he's such
travesty.
a lovely man, Paul.
Need to meet that
Well,
man up here.
There was talk. John, are we going to talk about the tap room?
The mega stream. I'm going to call it the mega stream.
There we go.
The mega stream. It's going to be mega.
Oh dear. There's a lot
So-
of people in the chat who apparently
What's going on?
What have you put as tags for this video, John?
Uh,
I don't know what we're getting. Are we getting I apologize. I apologize to anyone who's gay in the chat. I apologize. These people are being very rude. It's completely unnecessary.
we have moderators in the chat. They're probably moderating it, but I can't see that because I've not got
You
my
don't see it
moderator.
in StreamYard, do you? We see
Oh,
it.
dear.
It's the
So
everything.
have they already been booted out? I'm just reading out
Most
stuff that
likely,
doesn't
yeah.
need to be reading out. Oh, okay.
I
feel
like
like
to
we
call that
should
we're
put
the
some,
three Nancy boys. I'll take that.
I might take my shirt off, put some Venga Boys on right now. Okay, James Wong, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, F you, James. You
Do
rot,
one. Do
rotten
one, you
prick.
little mug. Get a hobby. That's crossing the line, mate. That's crossing the line. You're wrong.
They're all done. They've all been deleted.
wrong.
Yeah, we're not having that. There's none
Wrong.
of
It's
that.
your
yet.
name. It's wrong.
Yeah.
Family-
Thank you, Luke John, for weighing in on
Your mum should have
that bad
swallowed
boy.
you, mate. Your mum should have swallowed you.
Yeah, outrageous. Do you know there's no? I'm sorry, but there is no place for racism or
Oh.
anything like
There's
that.
no place
in
for any sort of
modern-
abuse, but I mean, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
having it. Not having it. So yeah, that's right, Jack Bandit. Work that wrench, baby. Yeah. Trilby, I'm not coming on Friday because I've got a friend over from France I haven't seen since pre-lockdown, and it's my mate's missus 30th, so I've had to cancel. But Rosie's going to be there, so can you guys look after Rosie? That's what I'm asking.
Chubby, I'll see you there, Sam.
Yeah,
Oh, here we go. Got another
I'm a
one.
bit gutted actually that I can't have a beer with you, Jackman. Big Mike's got deleted. That's it. You just keep going. We've got no time for that racism.
Yeah.
I actually think this is more likely to be bots than actual people. Because they're trying to get people strikes. That's what they're doing.
We've got racist bots now as well.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Lovely.
Jagman saying hello to Trilby.
Excuse me. Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
Phil and Trilby. Trilby the Overlord. He's there with his sniper rifle.
I'll tell you what. Shout out to whoever's modding in this stream because it's really you're doing a bloody good job.
Yeah,
They're not going anywhere near us.
determined to say
Fair
a
play,
word.
honestly. Fair play.
Oh.
Luke John, fucking work out this.
Seriously.
Luke John's like, which way is the park? It's that way.
Top man, Luke. Well done, mate.
Everyone's saying hello to one another. I'm trying to catch up on tracks. They're all chatting. I love the fact that you all talk to one another. Haters, John, they're just jealous.
Your granddad is your dad.
Do you know what? You're never gonna get successful and do well without somebody being upset with you. It's just life, you know.
Yeah.
When you're dashingly handsome like this,
Yeah.
and you got a lump on the back of your head that you've got to have taken out soon because like a fucking golf ball. Then you,
Father Rising
yeah.
101, by the way.
What's that? What's you got there?
Baby
Oh,
Mono.
you got to do it, man. It's what you got to do. So my boys were so naughty for babysitters that I put a camera in the hall. So if they got out their bedroom, it would notify my phone and I could go on the microphone and say, "Get back in your bed, you little crap bags."
Crap bags.
Little monkeys. Music. I'm in heaven. Summer is here. Lost brewing. Woo. Yeah, it
I'll
is,
tell
man.
you what. This year compared to last year, I've got a car. I've got a Westfield, which is like a Caterham,
Beautiful.
and it doesn't have a roof. So if there's the slightest chance of rain, I don't drive it. Last year had it out 2 or 3 weekends in between life. This year, every weekend is brilliant. Honestly, unbelievable.
I can't believe how dry it is at the moment out there. It's
Oh, it must be a nightmare for you.
This is it. Literally, I've got no lawns to cut. I'm not doing any lawn cutting. I'm literally just doing hedge trimming and weeding at the moment. That's all you can do, you know. So it's it's strange, very strange. They're talking about storms early next week because it's going to get up to 30 again down here at the weekend.
Yeah.
So talking about storms Monday. Hopefully, we get some proper rain. A day of rain. We need it desperately.
Well, it rained last night. Yeah, it rains all the time here. I mean, if we get in rain and they're not, it just tells you about it.
We've
We
had
can have a
mad.
heat wave and it rain in my back garden. So crappy, innit? When you're trying to earn a living out of cutting grass and it. Well, I couldn't believe it, Paul. So we're just coming up on the train. If you watch that video, you can see when we're in Yorkshire because everything's green.
Yeah, there's no green down here.
No.
We might as well be living in Egypt. It's like living in the desert around here at the moment. It's
It
ridiculous.
is dead. I've got a tree fern in my back garden that I'm watering 3 times a day.
Wow.
It's
Please
mad.
come for me soon, Luke. Oh yeah, Trevor's got work in the morning.
Strawberry starts at 4 in the morning, middle of the night. Then
36 plus hard luck.
I tell you what, you talk of weather, right? And I know sometimes you don't want to do pubs in hot weather.
I
But
need a
there's-
Samboro.
There's a pub near me called the Geldeston Locks or the Locks Inn in Geldeston. And if you got it up on Google Maps with satellite, you wouldn't believe that the pub's there. It runs on generator. It's got a Clargester for its waste. I think the water comes out of, I think it's filtered water out of the river or something. It basically doesn't have any services. It's in the middle of nowhere, and it's right next to the river. It's right on the river, and it's the river that's Norfolk and Suffolk. You can jump off the bridge into the river to keep cool. It's pretty cool.
Oh,
But in the winter, it gets flooded because it's all the Broad. So it's basically it's the opening of the Broad,
yeah.
really. And they do this thing called. They used to do this thing. I haven't obviously. It's now a community pub actually, which is pretty cool. But they used to do this thing called beers and boots, or welly boots and beers or something. And in the winter where it floods normally about a foot into the pub, and you literally walk in the pub in your welly boots and get a beer, and you're standing.
I love that idea.
That's
It's well
awesome.
good. And when I went down there. When was I there? Last Wednesday. They had Vedette Blonde on draft, Duval 666 on draft, and a shed load of local cask stuff. It was well good.
Look at that.
That looks glorious.
That does look amazing. It's just mad that that's out of. I mean, forget how it's got there. That is out of a 5-litre mini keg. It's mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you like went on looking for a GIF of the word beer, that's what would come up. It's like a massive head. And there are still people who see that and would ask it to be topped up.
No, I was doing my head in London. I was like, I was annoyed at all my beers without a sparkler. Sorry.
That's what the woman who poured the Arbor Yakima Valley, the West Coast IPA, when she put a big head on it, I was like, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. She
I
did
like
well.
you.
That was a nice beer, actually.
Lovely beer.
Um,
It's Arbor, isn't it? It's Arbor.
Arbor's made some bangers. Paul wearing a sombrero would be classic.
I've probably got a picture of me wearing a sombrero. I used to
It's
eat
going-
those a lot.
Have you got one? Have you got one?
I don't own a sombrero, no.
Well, you should. I'm going to send you one.
Probably
The
should.
Scatman has a dirty mouth.
It does.
The fat lad don't own shorts. Unfortunately, Bangladeshi kids are on strike. Oh, that's savage. Like artwork on that one, Mark. Yeah, sorry,
Brutal.
I'm so
Oh,
far.
is that? There you go.
Yeah,
I'm really enjoying this actually.
It's good, isn't it?
It's
It's
Rasco
really,
and
really
Disco beer reviews.
G'day.
Evening, lovely people. Happy damn
Hey,
it.
Disco.
Disco, where were you, Disco? Why was you not there last week? Come on, man.
I wanted to give you a big hug and gently touch your long hair.
I've still never met Disco.
I was going to say, I've met the Rasco twice.
Yeah.
Captain says Scatman is still the best friends with Mr. Poofinger. I'm getting back into the West Coast, baby. Yeah, I love a good West Coast.
Oh, yeah.
So because we've got this NEPA, almost like everyone's fed up with NEPAs, we're bringing out a NEPA because that's what we do.
Are you really?
Yes, we are.
God's sake.
Because it was in the pipeline, so we needed to do it. But it'll be the most. I know what our kit's like. There's no way it's going to be cloudy. Just won't be.
Oh, so a NEPA that's not cloudy.
Yeah, because our kit just won't have it. I don't know what it is about our kit and the way we brew, but we're so efficient, and it with the way we do it, everything just drops out. So it doesn't. Yeah.
To be fair, the way you brew is probably going to have a nice element of bitterness in there as well.
Oh yeah. It'll play,
Probably going to end up more like a straight down the middle IPA.
Elusive
Which
Hedgehog
is not
is
a bad
now
thing.
out. Elusive Hedgehog. It's out. It's out now. It's
It's
out
out.
now.
Session IPA, right?
Session IPA. So that is out and it is in pubs. We've sold some today, so
I was going to say, is that just on cask?
that's in keg only.
Keg only, so you can buy kegs. 5 litre mini kegs.
30 at the moment. We have got a 50 litre that we're going to put into fives.
Brr.
Bro.
Talking of West Coast, this is one of the best West Coast beers I've had. It's a West Coast Pale collaboration from Duration and Burnt Mill. It was, just those beers. It was like, that's on the shelf. That's on
Burnt
the
Mill,
shelf.
man. Burnt Mill are killing it at the moment for me. They are smashing it.
So underrated. I just don't know why. I think the branding's excellent.
Yeah.
Their beers are insane. I mean, Burnt Mill for me had a way better year than Cloudwater last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Way
We
better.
were talking last night, weren't we? We were talking last night. I was drinking a dipper from Cloudwater, and it was absolute gash. It was not a good beer at all. Just a mess.
That's a technical term in brewing. I mean,
It
it's
is.
not very good. Talking of gash, Il Corvo says Madri is crap, to be fair. It's about as Italian as I am. I love Il Corvo. He cracked me up.
It's true.
Right, let's quickly smash through these comments
Yes,
because
do it.
we are so far behind. David Wilson says, I can recommend Rasco's interview with Roger Protz from GBBF. Great chat. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw it, and I met Roger Protz, and he is a lovely man, actually, to be fair. A couple of lightly lads. Howdy, Jagman, Luke Man. Adrian Woody says, bloody papers saying Sussex has a hosepipe. Ben. Not true. It's just the east. I'm in the west. So I was born in Sussex. I was born in Shoreham. It's the best place. Also, I wrote me and Paul into something. I messaged Paul, said, what you like at swimming? I mean, Mark, you can come down for this bad boy. So when we were at GBBF, can you swim, Mark? You can swim, can't you? I'm assuming you can swim.
Mate, like, I look like I'm drowning.
Right, that's perfect. So basically, on the thumbnail of the video that we just did, they were like an independent lifeboat guys. There's 64 independent lifeboats in the UK, rescue boats, and these guys run it. And they've got a beer festival coming up. So I agreed at the beer festival to send them some beer for their beer festival free of charge so they could go and have a mess around and sell some beer and have a lot of fun. And they have invited us to do a video on the Sussex coast and be thrown off a boat in a dry suit, and then they'll come and rescue us.
I'm game for that.
It'd be good fun, wouldn't it?
When is it?
I don't know. We haven't secured the dates yet, but it might be next year. I'm thinking like January when it's really cold and snowing. That'll make it more. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. That'd be a real hangover cure. I'll tell you.
Bobbing around in the sea, dodging icebergs. You tit. Come on.
In the channel, it'll be beautiful. Paul's like, how far out do they dump us? I was like, about a mile, something like that. He's like, a mile? I'll be dodging sharks. I was like, not in Sussex. There's not really that many sharks to do that.
Rife with them. Great whites.
So yeah, it should be a good fun one today. No butter on a scone, you dirty butter lover. I love a bit of butter. Last beer. Cheers, all. Hello, last beer.
Hey, last bit. How you doing?
Hello.
How you doing? Let's have a beer together. There you go.
But it's not the last. So.
Cheers, Joshy No Pants. Well, that's a name. Joshy No Pants.
Hey, Joshy No Pants.
Nice one, David Wilson. Roger Protz was a good interview. Lots of stories and good questions from Rasco. Rasco's a great interviewer. HSU,
his stuff.
cheers, Luke John. Last beers says cheers. That reminds me, at David Wilson, how was your experience of bumping into Rasco at GBBF? He wasn't hammered. I think I was.
He was the first day.
Oh, was he really?
Had a few beers the first day.
Oh, well, you know, so did I. It's all good.
Good luck to him.
10 beers and I'm about done. Yeah, that's a lot of
The thing
beers.
is with Luke John, he'll be up at 4:30 helping at a soup kitchen somewhere with the
Yeah.
political. He's
He's
savage.
Yeah, it's true. Don't want to put them all to shame. Disco, enjoyed chatting to him. Craig was with me too. Great company. Craig's a lovely guy. You know what?
Yeah.
I know Craig's had a bit of press. I've invited him actually, so I don't know where Craig is. Let me just double check and say, where are you, slag?
I think I'd
Craig's
say
a
about
lovely
Craig,
man.
he's as lovely as you think or he's as lovely as you hope he would be from his videos, if you know what I mean. He's very
Yeah.
softly spoken. Yeah, he's a lovely guy.
Right. I just want to give you an example of what he's like. Just had a message saying, I'm watching, but I can't come on tonight, but I will watch out for Rosie for you. You know what I mean? What a dude. What a dude. He's a lovely man. And whatever anybody says about that man, he's a lovely guy. He's a lovely guy. He doesn't deserve that kind of nonsense.
I agree.
Good stuff, David Wilson. Nice one. IKEA Swedish meatballs with broccoli.
What?
Tiny trees.
They have IKEA in the States as well.
We don't have broccoli here. With
Yeah, they do.
They have IKEA in the States? I didn't know that.
Part
Well,
of me
they have.
thinks-
We don't have broccoli though. We don't have broccoli with IKEA in the UK.
No,
And let's have it right. Broccoli's absolutely minging.
Broccoli, broccoli, cauliflower, kale. What's the other one? There's another one. All
Cabbage.
parts of the mustard family.
I don't mind broccoli. I quite enjoy broccoli.
I don't know,
Oh,
but yeah, Mark's vegetable adverse, and
Considering you're a veggie, you don't like broccoli.
I'm not a veggie. I haven't been a veggie since New Year. I went down in a blaze of glory. I got hung over doing after my Christmas live. Mother-in-law was round to cooking homemade sausage rolls. Smashed a few of them. Streaky
Sausage
bacon
rolls.
sandwich after finishing off the Brussels sprouts and bacon.
Pigs in blankets. I cannot wait for pigs in blankets. Is it Christmas yet? Is it Christmas? Can I eat
Well,
some
we're
broccoli?
heading towards it. We've
I
only
think
got
it's
another
food.
few months.
Oh,
Barbara.
Oh, all the food. It's the best.
Beautiful, bloody good brewery, Hogsback.
Yeah, nice.
Tea from Hogsback, great spot, Paul. Apparently stands for Fro, traditional English ale, but I used
Right,
to
you
love
are.
asking for a pint of tea at the bar.
It's nice. It's good beer.
Hogsback was a good brewery too, but again owned by someone who has interesting views on stuff. Oh.
I wouldn't have a clue.
He's Andrew Sexton. How long have you guys been live? We've been live for about
50
can't find the
minutes.
ticket. 53 minutes and 43 seconds.
Andrew, when you wrote that comment, I know we were live for half an hour
Oh, yeah.
because I checked the timer.
I with Paul on that. One of the best films out there.
Planes, trains, automobiles. Ooh, great
Paul's
film.
helmet is
Never
amazing.
seen it. Another one for the list.
Jack Bandit.
That's a good question, Dave Wilson says. The important thing is, how long till they rescue you?
I don't want to
See
read
that
this
voice?
without Captain, I'm afraid. It's a bit saucy. Mark, how did the volunteering go at the festival?
Yeah, went really well. Probably done about 7 hours on the bar, 11 till about 6, and then just drunk for free all night. It was brilliant. And randomly bumped into, if anyone's watched the Women's Euros, Lauren Hemp, that started left wing for England. She's from North Walsham. I had a picture with her. She was really, really lovely. There we go.
Smokes a lot of weed, though. She's made of hemp.
Lauren Hemp, ladies and gentlemen.
Boom. There you go.
There's a lot of helmet talk going on. Fat Howie, yeah, it's true. Disco says, Hogsback nearest brew to me. Got 2 beers for them currently on Hogstar Lager.
Yes, Hogstar Lager, Paul. This is what I was telling you about.
Hogstar Lager.
Were them wrench, baby, says Jack Bandit. You beautiful.
Go on the wrenches.
Yeah, it's true. He was. Yeah, we definitely did, but we smoked them suckers.
Yeah.
Big much because your granddad is your dad.
Suckers.
Luke's going mad.
One at the smoke.
You deserve a cherry coke. He does. I love it.
Get that man some milk.
Didn't seize the day there, did he? No, he didn't. Spamming bad today. Yeah, I'll let him spam.
Yeah.
Other weeds and lawnmowers this week. Where are you, Paul?
Where are you?
Where are you?
Not spam the Monty Python gig in here tonight. True. Can I have a spam instead of beans? I love spam. I love spam. I like spam.
I don't mind spam. Never had a spam fritter though on the list.
Seize the day. Burnt Mill do some top can designs as well.
They do.
No way. I was a carpet manager at Courts, Shoreham, Eastern Avenue. No way.
Look at that.
Probably bought carpet off you. Flag Square. That's where I was. That was my first house, Flag Square. Important thing is how long to. Oh, are you on the bowler?
I'm on the bowler.
Oh, I got a pretty good story about a bowler. If you're in chat, please, will you whack some cheeky thumbs up? Because I think when I looked, we had about 9. Just kind of feel like it's a bit low. So
Give it a thumbs up. Up
I'll
your
tell you
thumb.
what, that can was one of the beers that started it all for the Craft Beer Hub.
really,
Yeah, because I won that competition. I got second place in your competition.
You won
didn't I?
a crate. About to say a crab of it. You want a slab of it, didn't you? A crate.
Yeah, on a slab. I can't remember how many it was now. I think it was about 12 maybe, but yeah. And then
slag full of.
John had a few beers. He's going, you should start YouTube. And I was like, well, if I do it, it's on you, and I need your support. And you were like, okay. And the rest is it.
I might have started something we couldn't stop. The beast
Started
that is
something.
Mark's beer reviews.
He started
Mark,
something.
Craft Beer Hub. Important thing is how long until they rescue you. This is the thing. It's going to be pretty cold. If
They're
it's
going to drop us
snowing.
in the water in January. Bloody hell.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Yeah,
If you're in a dry suit, it'll be cold, but you'll be all right. You're fat. You're like me. You'll be fine. I've ate broccoli once. He only caught up. Whoa! I have caught up. I've caught up. I just like to hang on 1 second. I'm just going to take it down. Myself. Thank you.
We doing?
I caught up with chat. I was just having a. I
All
was
right, yeah,
He's running away now.
It was
I was
making a
just-
mess of it.
bowing because I'm awesome. And
Awesome.
I've just realised there's a lot of water on the floor from when I changed earlier. I quickly dry that because like I'm in a swimming pool. So, yeah, boy. So, I was going to say something, and then he evaded my mind. My tiny mind. What was I going to say? Who do you think we're going to get as our celebrity driver this year?
Nigel Mansell.
Nigel who?
Nigel Mansell.
Farage.
I love racing. So,
Nigel.
Nigel, how did you win the race? Well, I started at the back and then I won.
Yeah.
That's what he's like, wasn't he?
If I moved out of the way.
He was a big bitching moaner though in the background.
I've heard some stories about him from from Lotus. We had a tour of Classic Team Lotus, and the guy that gave us the tour used to have something to do with when Nigel Mance was in the JPS Lotuses, and yeah, I don't think he was as nice as a lot of people think.
No, he's a whinger. He whinged, and he was always putting in protests about everything, apparently. But that's partly how you win racing.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Look at Christian Horner.
Exactly, and he's got no horn.
Christian Horner.
Joking, let's go chat. Oh, cheers, Luke. Oh, no, he hasn't. Oh, you cheeky monkeys, you. Well, wasted 2 minutes, John. Hey, look, it was great. Bojo. Who's Bojo?
Brojo. Boris Johnson, eh?
Is gone. Gone like that, like your comment.
Legend.
He was there,
Legend.
and then he was gone.
Boris Johnson's a legend.
So, I found something really interesting. So, you know,
Moving swiftly.
I was like, that's not what you said.
Legend.
So,
Great.
I've
Great
discovered,
Prime Minister of all time.
you know that tune that I use for my website? It's like, tell me.
Yeah, that one.
I found the Spanish version. I'm going to unleash it on my next video. You ready? Don't yawn, Paul. Stop yawning.
Sounds like In Betweeners.
I'm going to do a Spanish channel. Hang on a minute. That's the instrumental only. No, we'll try again. It's good though.
Good note, sir.
I think I'm definitely going to use the Spanish one on the next video. Why not? A bit of Spanish. People were like,
Spanish beer trip. You can put that all over that video.
it would, yeah. I think we're good. Team Ferrari.
Tell you what, I'd love to do is go to Barcelona and go and visit Garage.
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
We should do a beer trip at some point, shouldn't we?
We should. An international beer trip. We should do it.
International.
2 nights. Flights
All
will be
out.
less than 100 quid. Hotel, probably not that much.
Mark, that's on you. You organise it. We'll be
Don't
there.
say it because I will.
We got to España. De
Let's
hola.
go. We got to Spain, or we could go to
Cerveza,
about-
por favor.
Belgium. Belgium. My mates have gone for 17 quid.
It's not very crafty though, is it, Belgium? And the craft stuff, they still use that continental yeast, so it's still got that weird Belgian spicy
What?
funk to it.
What about Czech?
Oh, fudge, yeah.
Czech. I'm saying we jump on an aeroplano. We'll do a Noel Phillips Ryanair special. Get over there. I nearly did a review on the train.
Oh, did you see my comment earlier?
Yeah, I saw it. Did you see his collab with the German guy? What's he called?
Oh, they went to, where were they? They were in Africa, Zimbabwe Air, weren't they?
Yeah. That was a pretty good video.
Hello, Av Geeks.
We like aviation, me and Mark, and Paul likes football.
I like
It's a great-
football. I'm just a geek. I'm just an absolute geek.
Me too. If you want to know what size wheel nut a VW is, I can tell you. Always uses 17 mil.
Oh.
But if you have a Japanese car, it's probably 21.
I'm in trouble. The wife's in.
Here she is, the fastest lady in Hertfordshire.
The missile, we call them.
She said, "What's up?" That's why Paul isn't replying. She's been texting me.
She's saying, Jim said, did you see Cletus race this past weekend? He had a bit of bad luck. Yeah, but do you know what? So Cletus, he's up the front and he's going for it. And I think that's part of the fun, right? So when he does get that victory, it's going to be oh so more sweet because of all the drama, the fact that he got a crappy truck. The gearbox went wrong, and then he rolled it, and then like it's gonna be mega when he wins. Everyone's gonna go mad. So I love it. I love it. It's just part of the journey. Next time round, I reckon he'll win. That's my guess.
Has anyone had this? It's a Saki lager.
Yes, I've had that before. Yeah,
Yeah, I've had that one.
yeah, it's not bad. It's
Is it any
all right.
good?
It's all right. It's not like blow your head off. Don't forget, for them, that's like massively mass produced out there. So
Yeah.
Luke says I wouldn't take anyone from Ferrari at the moment. Red Bull? Question mark? Possibly. It's Abs. What's up? That's why Paul isn't replying to me. Well, because he's talking to us.
I'm so busy providing a service
We're flat out providing love and care for people.
for the masses.
Listen, Abby, right? Hold on a minute. You've had him in Dublin for a few days. You've had a lovely time. And up in Northern Ireland as well. You've had a great time. You've had him in London for a few days. It's our time now, okay? I missed him in London. Yeah, back off.
Top of the net. Top of
But
the net.
I will say, whilst we're on a public live stream, Abby is such a lovely host. Paul's terrible, but Abby, what a nugget. She is such a lovely host. She got up in the morning, she made us breakfast. Even when I was trying not to throw up, she was there. She looked after us, didn't she, Paul? She's an absolute wonderful lady.
That's right. We came in and there was food, which was
Yeah.
always good.
Yeah, she
About
picked us up. What time was it that she picked us up? 3 in
2
the morning?
About 2 in the morning, wasn't
Was
it?
it 2 in the morning? I thought it was later than that. 2 in the morning, she picked us up from the train station, took us home, and she had food waiting for us. I mean,
Yeah.
Paul,
She's got a sister.
I can totally understand why you married her. She's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, I done all right there.
Lids wouldn't do that for me. She'd be like, I ain't making you dinner, and I'm not picking you up. You've got a bank card. Use it.
I'll tell you what, I am firmly on the traditional train. And this is another one for David Wilson. Wouldn't be too far from him. Ascot Brewery that are randomly in Camberley. This is their 5-4 favourite Golden Ale.
Ooh. I'm a McLaren boy. Last beer. Oh.
Yeah.
Tell him, Abs. When I was in Cranley Round Table,
Hey,
we
there we
had,
go.
we had a speaker evening with Thrust Richard Noble. No way. He refused to sign my £5 note. What a toss pot.
Adrian, I'm a round tabler. Hello.
Sorry, Luke John. Nah. I've been sorry for about 8 years. I follow Noel. So you follow Noel Phillips?
No, you don't.
No, really? Yeah. You've got to be joking.
I'll tell you something cool. When I went up to the Lake District last year, I drove past Retford. It's called Retford, Gampston Retford Airport, and Oscar Mike flew over in front of my car as I was going through. It was
No
cool.
way.
True
That's
story.
cool.
Honestly, swear on my life.
Look at that.
I want to come down, Mark, and we need to go out and AvGeek together. Do an AvGeek. Paul would be bored out of his mind. He'd be
Was it-
like,
These planes.
yeah.
Yeah, they just get me where I need to go. I don't care.
John, they had F-22s at Lakenheath last week on their way to Poland. Oh, my God.
Rat.
F-22. I don't even know what F-22 is.
It's
Yeah,
a
that
rat.
sounds like-
The most
that's like a
badass plane on the
fighter
planet.
jet, isn't it?
Oh, it's like
Is that Top Gun?
F-22.
No, they couldn't use them in Top Gun because Top Gun, they needed 2-seater aircraft, but the F-22 is only a single-seater.
Ah, so even faster.
The first of any American plane to do the Cobra maneuver.
So the other day, I was at the beach with my kids and my mum in, where were we? Skipsea direction. And there were 2 Eurofighters dogfighting. And one of them did the Cobra.
Can it? Can the Eurofighter
Well,
do the Cobra?
it literally, so they're up in the air, they're doing all this. And this thing went like that. And it was stood up on its nose for ages. And kind of fell out of the sky like that. It was freaking mad. Because they've got vector thrust, haven't they?
I didn't think Eurofighters did have thrust vectoring.
I thought they did. Maybe I'm wrong. Eurofighter.
Sorry, everybody, for that.
Thrust vectoring.
What are we thinking to the aviation conversation right now? Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down in the conversation right now if you're all
Or is
in
it a
on the plane.
conversation?
So the Eurojet is offering to modify existing Typhoon's EJ200 engines by installing thrust vectoring nozzles.
Ooh, thrust.
And
Yeah,
that was in... When was that article?
We get them over our house all the time. So I'm probably, in terms of like, as the crow flies, probably 25 miles away from Lakenheath, and then probably 40 miles away from Marham. So we get everything. And Mildenhurst, we get all the tankers and bombers and all sorts.
So they offered thrust vectoring for that engine, and that was back in 2011. So the chances are they probably have got it. Can I need to know now, because I saw it with my own eyes. It wasn't like a full, you know, when they go slow, like when they do the Cobra, they're literally going, they're stood still, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this thing wasn't stood still. It was still tanking, but it was upright and it outbraked the other one. Can a Eurofighter, so many people have said this. Oh, wow, I didn't know this. The Eurofighter has better acceleration, turn climb rates than any other fighter bar the F-22.
It's beautiful. I was standing, I went to, this is real Plane Geek stuff. So me and my wife, we went to Wales, and I'd done the bike park in Wales, smashed my arm up, probably still got the scarring on there. And then we went all the way up the top to Anglesey over about a week, and they had a week in Anglesey. And we went to the Mac Loop. And no one if anyone's ever seen the videos, like you park at the bottom, and it's a steep valley, you climb up, and the planes go through below your feet in terms of altitude. And we had Eurofighters go through, and it was just like, yeah, a little bit of white stuff came out.
Beautiful thing.
It was a beautiful thing.
Did you sex me?
The sex weed.
Love juice.
Oh dear.
Bit of love gravy.
Blackwater, that's it, not Camberley, sorry.
See, we call Blackwater. I tried a beer at the festival, and it was an American one, and it was a fortune, and I poured it away. And we use the term Blackwater as being like it's like pond water. It's like it tastes like the water sat around for too long, and it's gone stagnant. And I poured it away, and somebody said, "Oh, like what brewery was that from?" And I said, "Oh, it's probably not the brewery's fault." So I'm not saying. So I didn't say anything, but to call your beer Blackwater, because Blackwater is also the guys that are mercenaries, aren't they? Blackwater, you're right there.
Busy Loads, hold on.
What just happened there?
I'm dying.
Did you chuck that down the wrong end?
Do you need an ambulance?
I don't know when it happens. It's all right if you do it with food because you can wash it down with water or something. But when you drink and it goes down the wrong way, you're screwed, aren't you?
Back in the room.
Back in the room.
You nailed that, mate. You made that.
Yeah. I mean, I think people barely noticed.
No, I didn't see it. It's all good. It's all good. It's all
But
great.
Blackwater's a place.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, Blackwater is a place in Surrey. And as much as this is called Ascot Brewery, it's it is Camberley. There you go. It is Camberley. So I was right. But tied to this, there's a brewery called Disruption. They brewed that, and that's one of the best double IPAs I've ever had in my life.
Oh, statement.
Honestly, very, very good.
I think this one's for you, Mark. It says, "I'm an ex-tabler."
I imagine we've got a lot of mutual friends, Adrian.
I figured you as a Team Mercedes, Luke, John. Glory Hunters. They're old, beautiful porpoise they have now. Do you watch Big Jet TV from Heathrow? Oh my gosh, sometimes I do. Sometimes when I'm working, I'll have it on one of the screens. So the Emirates A380 flies past here. In fact, we were sat outside. Oh gosh, I'm such a nerd. I was sat outside watching this outdoor film with Lydia, and then another Emirates A380 came in to land at Heathrow, and I said, "Look at that, Liz! It's the one that flies past our house." And she went, "Oh, is it the actual one?" I said, "No, because that's a different aircraft. It's the same aircraft." She was like, "You know what? Sometimes, John, those facts that you have, just keep them inside because it makes you look like a nerd."
My wife always says you're such a geek.
Yeah, that's what she says to me. She's just like, "Plain geeks." Yes, we are, David. We're
Sorry.
plain geeks. Oh, do you know what flew over my house today? A Flybe de Havilland.
A
That was on
bird.
its way from Belfast to Leeds. I hadn't seen one of them for a while.
Don't normally see Flybe. They went. It feels like they go bust every couple of years, and they Flybe.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, the government practically runs Flybe. He was not.
You right, Paul?
Yeah, having a great
You all right,
time.
mate?
He's still awake. This is what I feel like when you talk about smegging football.
How often do I talk about football on your schmegging streams, though?
Every time.
I do not. So anyway,
Who do you reckon is going to win the Premier League this season?
let's go
Man
in
City.
the comments right now.
Man City all day.
Yeah, probably City. Yeah.
Haaland is scary. I mean,
He's quality, isn't he?
he's just scary, mate. Oh, just
Lewis stole confidential drawings to Merck.
Scandal.
It's outrageous. And I get hot air balloons, naked live flame, a little wicker basket, miles up in the air, no chance.
Don't say that. I've got to go up in one soon.
I was going to say that's perfectly timed, Jack, man.
Yeah. Wait, we were supposed to go in last week and they cancelled it because there was a slight breeze. It was like 30 degrees, but they wouldn't fly a balloon. How perfect has the weather got to be for us not to die? That's the worrying thing.
Yeah, quite high. The captain meets super fast jet, has super thrust, so it can do an elephant in the sky.
To be fair, Paul, after you stop that whole bar to do a comedy show in Liverpool, you can do anything, mate.
Yeah,
What was it he said? What was it he said about?
gosh, I've never been.
What was the joke?
He
Was it self-employed and he got
No. He started with, at the top of his voice, let's get this right. He's told everyone to shut up in the bar. That was the first thing that made it super awkward. Everybody looked at him and then he went, "I was sexually assaulted at work," which is outrageous because I'm self-employed. And everybody laughed, but I was dying. I just never, the cringe humor of that night was just incredible. I had just never laughed. I literally still lay in bed and I'll think about it and it makes me laugh. It's just amazing.
To be fair, I was so busted by that point. I was hiccuping my way through all the beer, and in the end, the second pint, I just had to point to the. I just point to the pump. I was like,
Please. Please.
Eurofighter amazing plane saw it Eastbourne. It's Eastbourne. So Eastbourne has a wicked air show. If anybody's never been to Eastbourne, we lovingly call it God's waiting room.
yes.
See you in a bit, Ab. See you in a bit.
Abby's off. Break's almost over.
Abby's coming home. She's gonna be drunk.
Long gone. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit, love. Love ya.
Bye, Abs.
Blackwater is a contracting organisation out in North Carolina. Is it really? No way. Blackwater is Camberley.
Yeah.
Campbell.
Everybody's arguing about Camberley. Typical of me, innit? I know that it's a Merck company out of flipping North Carolina, but I didn't know that it was a place in the UK. Oh dear. We noticed, Mark, Evening, fellas. This is Australian. -4.
Hey, Trev.
Sunny day,
Trev, how you doing,
17. The Trevinator. I thought something was wrong with you, the message that you sent, and then you said that you were a bit drunk.
Hold on. Let's take this opportunity. Oh, it's -4, is it, Trav? How'd you like those apples?
Oh yeah, Trav, it's -4.
I didn't know we could get that cold in Australia. I thought that was impossible.
Well, it's only been 29 here today, Trav.
I got my
Yeah.
fly swatter, and I found a fly. Go on, you bugger.
John McEnroe.
New balls?
Toasting that sucker.
You get him?
Oh, I've cooked it.
Where?
I don't want to touch it because
Sorry,
last time
sorry to the vegans in the chat.
it's there, right there where my finger is. Little tiny mozzie. I've cooked the mozzie. It's there.
Have that.
I remember.
When you press the button.
I remember I was in a pub and they had one of them behind the bar and I nicked it from behind the bar. And my mate was lifting a pint, right? And I done him on the elbow, right? And I swear on my life, it was amazing. I caught him on the elbow as he's about to take a swig of his pint. He chucked his whole pint in his own face. It was amazing. It was amazing. Like the whole pub just roared into laughter. I just caught him perfect, like whoosh, gone in his face.
Too good.
So our house is super like that. You can. I just like to say you can make a wicked taser out of one of these, and I've never done it.
Absolutely.
But you've got to be really careful with them because you can kill somebody. It's very simple to do. It doesn't take much. Kobe has spilt Rice Krispies all up the stairs. I'm just going to check there's not ones out here as well.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
I was trying to think of a joke. Oh, damn.
It wasn't a good joke, really, was it?
Quite a nice looking gold now, to be fair.
That looks very good.
Semi hazy.
Holding on a lovely bit of head.
Bit of floaty sediment in there.
Bit of sed.
Happy
Bit
days.
of sed. Bit of sediment.
Hmm.
What are we saying? What are we
No,
saying?
quite good.
Brr. I like it. I like it. Simple design.
And I like the name. Obviously, Ascot Brewery got the racehorse, and then the beer is called 5-4 Favourite.
That is a good name. That is a good name.
It's good. I think they've got beers. All their beers like racing things. We've got like Final Furlong. One of the jumps. What's the famous big jump at the Grand National? The big one on the corner.
Oh, what is it? The chair something.
Yeah, all their beers like named after like racing, like prominent racing things.
Yeah.
Talking about prominent racing things, September we're doing the York Beer Festival, which is my favourite beer festival, and we've got a gold premier bad boy stand there, which I'm still to build. So we're going to do a bunch of videos about us building the bar that we're taking, but it's actually on York Racecourse, and it is superb.
Do you need electrics for your bar?
I do, Mark. I need you to come and make it illuminated.
We like some
If you want,
music.
if you want it, I'll give it you.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll give it you. You got no fans.
Got no ground.
Got no ground.
God no,
Fucking awesome player. Well, what you want, Sham?
You want some?
right,
I'll give it
you
you.
want to fight?
What do you want some?
Paul will be able to vouch for me, Mark, that I had one of those moments where
Jesus is crap. Sterling and Silva, yeah, if they get rid of them. Arsenal were well excited that they've signed Jesus. He's garbage. He's never scored more than 14 goals in one season.
Mate, he
Harry
looked
Kane.
sharp at the weekend, though.
Ah, bollocks. Arsenal are garbage. They'll finish
He
sixth.
looked good.
You watch. Arsenal will finish sixth. I guarantee it. They're crap. Their manager ain't got a clue. I'm telling you now. They ain't got a clue. Arsenal are garbage. They want to be us. They're garbage. They won't even get top four. They won't get close. They won't get close. I promise you.
I just
Kermit
typed
drinking
my
a cup of
address.
tea.
Say no more.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is exactly it. So when I start aviation geeky stuff, you're like, my main AvGeek channel is Airline Video Live out of LAX. I've watched that as well. I've had that on as well. I can't believe this. Jimmy's as nerdy as us. Kevin streams about 3 or 4 times a week. Yeah. I also watch Sky Squad out of Australia. I've not watched that actually. I'm gonna write that with my Devante pen
What's
that my Leaves and Glutes mate made.
What's the name of the track that they run the Grand National? Because I know it's in Liverpool. Was it not Ascot?
No, it's Aintree. But sorry,
Aintree.
I wasn't saying that the Grand National's at Ascot. I was just saying it's all racing. Everything there's like racing themed. Yeah, but yeah, it's Aintree up in Liverpool.
Beautiful.
Aintree. There you go.
Right, I'm off my break. It's almost over. By the time
She's finished her shift, John.
She's home.
And a bird in the sky. I want some of those drugs. I also get it. It's sheep. Take care, abs. You know what a lot of people say to me. There's my nan's dress. It's true. They say that a lot. I love it. I'm off ski, folks. Up at 4 a.m. Need to sleep tonight. Adios, chaps. See you later, Luke John. Thank you for
You will
moderating.
sleep well after 10 pints, mate.
Yeah.
Fair play.
You flipping legend. Thank you for smoking some of them mothers.
I bet he's going to snore tonight, any 10 pints. He'll be like that.
Yeah.
It's Henry. Henry.
Hello, Henry.
Hey, I love Henry. Henry's a legend.
Henry,
I'm going for a wee.
It is.
A wee.
Henry is a lovely man. Look at that. Everybody's showing Henry the love. Henry's a very positive chap.
He is, isn't he? I think that's probably what I like about him.
Yeah, it's nice. He's a good
Yeah,
bloke.
it's nice.
Can you get Fruity Pebbles in the UK? Fruity Pebbles.
That's the cereal, isn't it? Is that the different coloured little pebbles? Like they're like golden. They're like
Nuggets.
Tasty new golden nuggets. They're honey crunching good, but
Oh,
they're
no.
like,
I remember having things as a kid that looked like stones.
yeah,
So you get them on holiday. They look
multicolour.
like beach pebbles, but they
Yeah.
were chewy sweets,
Oh,
which are kind of
no.
dangerous because then if you taught yourself that those are sweets, they were crap. They taste horrible. But if you then ate pebbles off the beach, you break all your teeth. Trav says, morning outstanding special coming to you three and Simon soon. I've heard a whisper on what Deeds are up to. Struth, mate. I love Deeds. Oh, Deeds.
Still got
Oh,
this one.
that one. Oh, that's one of my favourite beers of all time.
I'll tell you
I
what.
like-
I feel like I spoke to you soon after you had this, and you were like, "Wow,
Wow, that was right up there.
this is."
Top 3 beers I've
So for
ever
those
had.
that can't see, I've kind of got a stout box here. So this is like my wooden box, and this is like where all the stouts live. So excuse the trunking on the wall.
Beautiful.
It's on
funky.
YouTube. It's so glamorous. But in here, I've got Pressure Drop, London's finest black treacle stout. I've got Glorious Purpose from Deeds.
Have you not drunk that yet?
What?
Glorious Porpoise.
Glorious Porpoise, like a little dolphin with a little hat on.
Yeah.
I've got Free Hills, wet
Oh,
tree.
with the wax can.
But it's the weird thing is the bottom's waxed.
Yeah, odd.
Weird.
Odd. Anything to charge a few extra quid.
Heritage Porter from Ampersand.
You're a heritage porter.
A beer that I'm just probably not going to drink.
Off duty.
Well, it's worth giving to you, mate, when he comes round and you don't really.
Samuel Smith's Imperial Stout.
Oh, Sammy Smith said do a good beer.
What else have I got in here? It's not quite a stout, but it's an 8.1% Baltic Porter from Padstow.
I'm all right,
Oh,
mate.
that'd be good. That'd be good.
I've got a lot of love for Padstow. They do
Padstow.
both Strad and Craft for me really,
We
really well.
were chatting them up at BRX, weren't we? Padstow.
Yeah,
With their artwork and that. We were chatting them up. I do like their. I like the. I like what they're doing.
yeah, they do some really good stuff. Pressure Drop, maple,
Oh.
coconut, and chocolate imperial granola stout.
Oh my goodness! Imagine the body on that—a granola stout.
It's weird, isn't it?
Wow.
And then there's a couple of others in there. But yeah, quite excited for that. I know it's not a stout, but
Oh, Salvatore. Oh, now we're
I
talking.
feel like you'll have had this, Paul. I feel like this is right up your street.
No,
Now
Kobe.
we're talking. Now we're talking. That's a
Sorry,
beer.
we're having a domestic over here.
That's a beer, my friend.
Kobe's been eating the chocolate that I was telling you guys not.
That looks nothing like Kobe.
No, it's now the wife's stealing me chocolate as well.
Right, Lids.
I'm doing you a favour.
You are
Oh.
doing me a favour.
Yeah.
I put 3 pounds on Slimming World over.
You chubby
Well,
bastard. What's
You've
up,
probably you have drunk probably about 600 pints in the past 7 days.
It's because Liz has been walking around with that top on that's covered in jelly beans.
It's true. I just
pull
wanted
one off.
jelly beans. I just
It's not jelly beans.
I want a jelly bean.
had this weird craving for them.
For jelly beans.
It's true.
Jelly
it's
beans.
true.
I love it.
There'll be some comments, I guarantee, about jelly beans. In the comments, does it look like jelly beans? It looks like weird leopard print to me.
Oh yeah. Oh, so not jelly beans at all.
No.
It's like
I'm actually disappointed.
DBGQ QT RS Turbo.
What's the name of the company who make the jelly beans?
Jelly Belly are the best ones.
Jelly Belly. There you go. Yeah. Do
Oh.
Jelly Belly do clothes? I would wear a Jelly Belly t-shirt.
Yeah, me too. They did a Jelly Belly NASCAR, so maybe if we go down Brick Lane again, I could find a Jelly Belly t-shirt.
No way. A
Yeah,
Jelly
yeah.
Belly NASCAR gear. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Shake and bake, babe.
I was
yeah.
going to say 30,
Bake, we've
30
got.
box every
right.
flavour beans.
I've got an idea. You know, when we go to this time round to the go karting, we are going to call ourselves Lords NASCAR.
Lord's Nest. I prefer shake and bake. Can't we just call our team shake and bake?
We could call. I need to get Lords in there because I'm paying for it, like advertising. But I'll go with Shake and Bake, baby. But we've got to raise hell this time. I want inflatables. I want. They were all very serious. We've got to bring the rain this year.
Imagine
Yeah.
if we can get like some fancy dressed NASCAR outfits and some mullet hairdos and some big beards.
Oh, baby.
And I tell you what, we can do tailgate. We can park near the gate and just tailgate before in the car park,
Yeah. Just like go really close and bump into
smashing
it.
cans of
Like-
lager on our heads.
Yeah.
We just
Hell yeah,
meet
bro.
up. We meet up in the track and just form a line across the track so no one could get through. Just form
We
a
got it.
barrier. Just
I
form
mean-
a barrier across the track.
Got that.
Yeah. Just chill, really slow. Just let no one through. Just fine. Just coping. We could do that. We could totally take over.
If we went as like fancy dressed NASCAR drivers, that would absolutely create a scene.
That'd be wicked. That would be wicked. Until they say, put on a race suit now. I'd be like,
What's he doing?
Let me go, Liz. Let me go. Follow me back.
The kidnap on a jelly bean queen.
Jesus, he's acting like Mr. Tumble. What's he doing?
He is. He is.
He's like, I am drinking beer.
Yeah, Harry said, love a stout. I've got a maple syrup stout to try. A little special. That was good. That. The Love Lane one. I enjoyed that.
Oh, Henry, that I tell you what,
Just have a moment.
Look at that.
Have a moment.
Fancy
Loved
stout
it.
now.
Just. Oh.
that is nice.
Oh, hell yeah!
Can I get a high? Yeah.
Can I get a high? Can I get a clear prop? Have you
Who
watched
am I?
that?
Who am I? Clear prop.
Yeah, it's what's it called? I watch it all the time. It's got the new. Did you watch the video where he landed at Oshkosh?
Oshkosh.
Oshkosh. Window Beers review with Thomas. How are you, dashing
Oh, yeah.
Irish
Thomas, how you doing, mate?
man? You.
What's it? Hold on, Paul. What's this, mate?
Oh, Tom Coco from my favourite brewery in the world, New York.
I like Tom Coco. I love Tom Coco. I think it's a great beer.
I just don't rate Brew York.
I
I'm sorry.
I think they're really good.
You can get that in Sainsbury's for £3.
I
Good beer.
think if I think of overrated breweries, Brew York are in the conversation. I'm sorry,
I'm
Brew
with
York.
you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm sorry.
I totally agree. And they seem like lovely ads, but I just think the hype isn't backed up.
They're brewing. I think Brew York are probably start. If you probably tried Brew York's beers 5 years ago, I think you'd be wowed. But I think they're probably brewing for an audience now. Same as Brewdog.
Yeah,
Same as even Northern Monk have been bitten by the bug. I mean, look at this thing.
I like Brew York. I'm just putting it out there.
Oh, do you know
What's
what I
that?
got? Do you know what I got in Morrison's today for
What is it?
£1?
Brew Northern Monk. What?
Is that forbidden fruits nonsense?
It is.
Oh,
What is
no.
it? What's forbidden? What's that then?
It's
Well,
a
I
fruit
think-
juice.
What's forbidden about it? It was probably forbidden to ever go on the shelves.
What is it? I don't understand what it
It's
is.
a mango, pineapple, and passion fruit juice double IPA. Crummy's review, he was like, "Oh, it's like an Umbungo." He was like, "I really like the flavors." He was like, "But whether it's a beer or not is another thing."
Yeah,
So-
I reviewed that on Instagram. Didn't do it on YouTube, and it was just a fruit juice. It wasn't a beer.
I've just seen that Joe Biden's dentures is in.
Is he? I love Joe Biden.
Hey, Joe Biden, how you doing, mate?
Not the real Joe Biden. I don't like. But I like his dentures. They're a beautiful thing. Jim says David Potney did a pizza review a couple of days ago with Harry Kane in London.
He's one of our own.
Well, I bet there's cheese everywhere.
Gotta love Harry Kane.
Random Mark coming over. I can't talk.
Coming over, all Willstone Raider.
Does anyone remember when this CD used to skip in about 2003? That's what John was just stuck on. He's like, Mark,
Yeah.
random, Mark.
I love the Willstone Raider. Love the
Mark,
Willstone Raider.
random. Polls for beer reviews. Sorry. Welcome to the Madhouse with me.
Just to confirm,
John
you have been
Smith.
drinking since when was it? Five.
I finished work and I was like, yeah, bring the rainbow. And much success. I put my Pit Vipers on like slag. And I was like, we all need Pit Vipers for the karting. I'd also like to say we need mullet wigs and Pit Vipers.
It looks like he was about to start doing a DJ set.
Yeah.
Roscoe Disco beer
It
review.
looks like he talks like this. Hi, hold tight.
Hi, welcome to the Lord's Brewing Co. YouTube channel. And now from some music from my friend, born in the 90s, instrumental by Amarith. Yeah. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen, because it's time to dance.
This is Friday night on Lord's Brewing Co. Here's a banger from ABBA. Enjoy.
Here's a good one. A-B-B-B-A. That is ABBA.
Don't forget to get your whistles out, boys and girls, and blow the roof off.
Well, send your texts in. Let us know what you're doing tonight. We're going to play some absolute bangers. We've got Kim Wilde coming up after this one.
Oh, my God.
Now I understand why that guy had to go at me and said, you know, you've got a platform and you should take yourself seriously. You just don't take it seriously enough.
Nah, mate.
Absolutely.
No, we don't. We have fun and there's nothing wrong with liking cool things. Fast cars,
Fast cars.
planes, boats, bald heads, beards.
Boats and hose.
No, not hose. No, like
Can we make that our team name?
Little vesty tops.
Boats and hose. Vesty tops for Mark. He's changing his wardrobe for the new season.
Honestly, the wardrobe I used to lean up against is right there.
Henry, you saucy devil.
Yeah.
Hello. All much love. Henry, you're such a legend. Cheers, Luke. Next time. Adrian Williams.
Shuttlecocks.
Leaning on the wall.
Shuttlecocks. The man with the box of
Shuttlecocks.
Shuttlecock.
Yeah.
Got 30 minutes to get more beer. Do it.
Come on, Adrian.
Do it.
Do it.
You can do it.
I've got these, but I just don't want to drink them.
Is that the IPL?
Yeah, they're not that bad. I can't.
Yeah, I've got a few of them left as well, to be fair.
It's pretty
Just really,
dreadful.
really
I
cold.
literally took one can out of it and haven't gone back.
I think we just need to have a moment, gentlemen. Gentlemen, we need to have a moment. Henry has just said it all for us all. There's 23 of us in the house. There is also 3 of us idiots on screen. Henry, positivity is the only way.
What did he just do?
So true. What did you do, Mark?
What did he just do?
I've just found a can of Black Isle Imperial Stout in my box, and I went, just blew the dust out the top.
And he did that. Oh, got me right in the face.
Henry,
Yes, mate.
that's true. That's true. I was trying to have a moment, but these 2 slags are all over the place.
Sorry, Emery. We love you, Emery.
Yeah, he's alleged, but it's true. He's not wrong, is he? It's positivity.
Absolutely.
He's absolutely spot on.
Uh,
Even when things seem tough, a bit of positivity will get you through.
it's true.
Belief,
It's so true.
power through that shit.
True. It's all true.
Absolutely.
All them stouts are terrible. I'll take them off your hands for free. I bet you would, Thomas. You legend.
I feel like Thomas has come out of his shell in recent months. He's become an abusive little twat.
But that's
I
a
love
good thing.
I like
It
it.
is a good thing. It
I
is
like
a good
it.
thing.
He's become an
He made me
abusive
laugh
little
earlier. He
twat.
put on it, please report and dislike. I was like, yes, Thomas. That
Yeah.
is the Thomas that.
He's
That's
like-
the Thomas.
He's like the Irish. What's his name? The other
He's
one.
a
who
legend.
abuses everyone. I've forgotten his name.
Alan Mead.
Jack.
Oh, he's the Irish Jack Howard.
The Irish Jack Howard.
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
he?
he is becoming the Irish. Please dislike and report.
did.
I'd rather you put a thumbs
Yeah,
up.
that was the-
you know, if you're feeling that way.
Look at him go.
2 hours, I'm not too bad. Flipping outrageous.
Yeah.
9:34. You put that on. I'm 9 minutes out.
Blitz it, John.
I'll have a stout. Got a maple syrup stout to try. Little special. That one from Love Lane
Yeah.
is a beautiful beer for the
The
money.
179. That's a joke. The 179.
I don't know how that's got to be. That has to be your lost leader.
I think.
It's got to be.
Yeah, I think that's the beer that will make people go back into Lidl for more beer.
I went and bought some more and drank them because I thought it was
better
so
than
good.
this. Better than this crap.
It's not. It's Paul. It's nice beer. That.
It's not.
It
Tom
is.
Coco. There's no quality in that beer at all for me.
Thin. There's no finish to it. It's just
Look at it rocking around in the glass. It's not even got.
There's no head on it. There's
It
the
used to
tiniest
be-
bit.
No,
tiniest
no.
bit of lacing. The tiniest bit of lacing. It's not good.
Have it at their tap room. It's a different beast.
Yeah, but he's having it out of a can. That's the problem.
Right now, it's poo. Yeah. And we went to the Brew York bar in Leeds, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'll be honest. How bad was it? Don't say nothing. It was awful. It was the worst place we went to. It was like a student bar. It was a dump.
Well, when they serve things like rhubarb and custard pails and things like that, it's always going to be a bit young, isn't it?
I think the
Yeah.
thing is, I'll be honest. I think they're going for it and they're trying to establish themselves. And I think where they got the bar is on the perfect drag for all the people that will come into the
It
town.
will be. It will
Yeah.
be. But last time we were there, they were doing all the roadworks, weren't they?
Yeah, which knackered them really.
So
I think
you reckon
that it
you
would
reckon
have
they're
been a lot
holding
better.
off until
Yeah.
that's done.
Yeah,
You know what?
I think.
I see Brew York going the same way as Tiny Rebel. I
No,
think Tiny Rebel.
So do I. So do I.
I see him.
No.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
see him brewing. I think they're brewing for an audience. They're going to brew all the gimmicky stuff. Give it a year. They'll be. I think they've done one. I saw Simon's review recently. They've done a fruit juice breakfast smoothie.
If I was there right now, Mark, I'll give you a high five. I think you're absolutely spot on. They're the next Tiny Rebel.
No, I don't think so.
I do.
I like Brew York, and they were
I like
they've
them.
always
I like
been
the guys. I just think their beer is absolutely miles off. I had a beer from them. The only beer that I've ever liked from Brew York, like that I thought was proper quality, was their Champagne Supernova. I thought that was a good. It was like a sort of like 8 out of 10 sort of level pale ale. You know, it's like a wow, this is decent. It wasn't like wow, this is amazing. You know, it was decent.
I had a half decent Nipah from them not too long ago, and I had a decent stout in their bar in Leeds, and I can't remember what it was called. Isn't it like? Was it like a Banoffee? It was a Banoffee stout or something like that. That was pretty decent.
Yeah, it was.
But apart
good.
from that, I'm just like, you know.
And my
think
sunglasses wonky.
This is the thing for me with companies like this. I don't doubt that they produce amazing beer. And if I was to go into a bottle shop and I saw a can of a hazy pale ale for 4.5% for £4, I've got no doubt that would be good. But I've just been bitten so many times from stuff that's easily available that I'm like, I'm just not going to do it. Like, if you can't make if the basics aren't right, I'm not going to.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Go
I
more.
will say though, in Brew York's defence, they're really good guys. Their beer was, I think, personally, in our area, they were pushing envelopes that nobody else was willing to push, and certainly dark beers like their coconut Tonoko. Is it Tonoko? Yeah, Tom Coco is just mind blowing. They were the first to do. They did a Tom Cruise special, which was had the city car from Days of Thunder called Haze of Thunder.
Yeah.
I freaking loved it. I mean, those guys were. And when we've gone to York Beer Festival with them and had a beer with them, they have been nothing short of helpful, understanding, loving.
I'm not. That's the thing. That's the only thing now, isn't it? If you slack off someone's beer, you feel like you're slagging them off. I'm not.
Yeah, well, I
I'm
feel
the
like
same.
that.
Yeah.
Like, I find this hard because I know the people behind it, and I know what a bunch of nice guys they are.
We spoke to them at Brew London last year, didn't we? We were chatting with them at the bar with Simon, and they said, "Oh, I'll have a pint." And it's like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "I'll try your lager." And they gave me a pint of their Brew York lager. Oh, it was fucking awful. Awful. I was sipping it. I was trying to be polite. I'm just like, this is crap. This is bad. And I was just like, why have I done this? Well, being polite, it's just not good. They're just not good. Their beers aren't good anymore.
I think they'll do some for price, and they've got a new kit. Don't forget, they're in between kits. So I think just give them a chance.
Absolutely, I will.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the quality that's the issue. I think it's the type of beer that they brew, and it's the type of audience that they're aiming themselves at.
Yeah. But again, you nailed it when you said they're the next Tiny Rebel, because Tiny Rebel know their market audience, and I think Brew York are discovering their market audience now, and they're going in exactly the same direction. And it bothers me because I'm an old git, but young people, they'll be loving a bit of Brew York right now.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
think it's a shame.
True.
I think it's a shame.
It's true. Henry says, "Cool, Mark. Brian might have to crack it soon." Sounds very nice. Just watched John's GBBBF video. Really enjoyed it. Thanks, Joe Biden.
Good video.
I'll tell you what, it was a good video. It was like a vlog, like a proper sort of like.
It was good.
Vlog.
I was only in it for 5 seconds, so it was good.
John, why didn't you have any footage from the other days?
Because I left my bag on the train.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah, you weren't with it. I had to drag him out of bed on the Friday. I mean, I think that footage was not from the Friday, John. See that, mate? He's gone. So he's not.
So there is a video from the racing. I've got all the stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's all done. I just need to launch it.
Right.
But I lost a bit of footage. But to be honest, I couldn't make the video any longer. It was already 44 minutes, and I thought people might be losing the will to live at this point.
Yeah.
But I wanted to. Well, there was lots of stuff like me fighting, trying to fight somebody at a train station. Is probably not going to make the video.
If you'd have recorded that would have been classic.
I was not happy, was I?
John
Imagine
nearly got into a punch up. He nearly got into a punch up in Croydon on Friday night.
This guy was going around, and he didn't look that bad off at all. And he basically went that I've never seen it. We don't have it up north, but down south, because of the way the trains are, they're like one big open corridor, and they wander down. They start at one end and they beg all the way down the train. And this guy had been begging, and he told these group of ladies that his 3-year-old daughter had died.
John, Jim's off. Jim's just
Is he
about to
off?
go.
Jim, see you later.
Bye,
Love
Jim.
you, man.
Take care, Jim. Love you, mate. Take care,
Sorry,
buddy.
John.
It was the Pit Vipers. He told this.
Who cares?
He told these ladies that it was basically his 3-year-old daughter had died when she was 3 months old.
To be fair, the bird who was on the receiving end of it, she was off her nut as well. So it doesn't
She was-
matter what he said.
yeah. But then he was saying that he was going to smash her face in and he was going to wait on the bridge for her and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was fine until he came and ranted at me. And then he said he was going to smash her face in. And I just got his arm and I said, "You're not smashing anyone's face in. You need to chill out. Go home." And then he said, "What are you going to effing do about it? I'm going to smash your face in." And for which I let go of his arm. And I said, I put my arms up and got my boxing stance. And I was like, "Let's go, baby." And then Paul was there on his phone trying to work out train times.
I was sitting there chilling. I'm sitting there chilling. And then when the geezer turned around, I went, "Oh, man. So I've actually got to do this. We've got to have a punch up."
God's sake, John.
I thought, John's trying to have a row because he's hammered. And I thought, I'm going to have to get up and sort them both out. And then luckily, the railway staff stepped in. So I didn't have to do anything. So that was quite nice. So,
They didn't step in. He was running off, wasn't he? He was like, "I'm going to kill you," as he
Yeah.
ran away.
do you? Whilst walking
"I'm
back.
going to do you, mate. I'm going to do you."
Yeah.
He was
See
running
you
back.
later. See you later.
It's like, yeah, you're not
But
going
yeah,
to.
never mind.
The railway staff are very grateful to us.
Question: has anyone watched Prey yet?
No.
No.
Mm,
I really want to watch it. I really fancy it. Anyone in the chat, have you watched Prey?
Right, I need a wee.
I've heard
yeah, one for me.
that it is the best Predator film since the original. I've heard that, and I love the original.
I like the original Predator film.
Predator
I thought it
is
was
a
Jimmy Savile
classic.
documentary.
Classic. Prey.
I knew he'd say something about Jimmy Savile.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, love chattering. Best adult dating site.
Joe Biden saying hello to everybody.
How'd they do that?
Ooh, that sounds damn good, Mark, brother.
They whack up like 8 messages at once.
Thomas is off because he came in, he gave us abuse and left.
I can smell you from here, Thomas. You wee Irish bastard.
He's saying hello. They're saying hello. Goodbye. See you later, Thomas. Crazy to see the Stonecrow ESP on sale at the GBBF. Proof we are living in a simulation. No, we're not.
Simulation.
Proof that we're awesome.
Living in the Matrix.
We are. R.I.P. Olivia Newton-John and the
Oh, yeah.
American.
She died, didn't she? That's a
Yeah, I
shame.
feel like at the moment until we need to get rid of Joe Biden sharpish. Did you see that video? Did you see the fact that they decided to dig a drone out and kill Bin Laden's freaking 12th in command and then try and convince everybody that Joe Biden's doing a great job? I was like,
Have you heard what's happened today? The FBI have raided Donald Trump's house,
yeah, and who do you think's called for that?
the White House.
Yeah, old Biden with his flipping can't even
Absolutely.
string a sentence
They
together.
know he's going to run, and if he runs, he's going to win. Biden can't even talk. How's he supposed to run a country?
I'd say it's worrying when you look at the state of Joe Biden. Like, there's a video I just saw a video of him, and this isn't political. I just think he's too old.
Yeah,
I think
he
he's
is.
way
knackered.
too old.
He is. He's not a well man. He
No,
should
he's
be-
not.
you know,
I'll be
he's not-
honest. I've watched Rishi Sunak and what's her name, Liz Truss, right? And they battled it out. And I think, you know what? Either one of them gets it, they can talk and hold themselves up against Joe Biden because he doesn't know what bloody day is.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's scary that these guys are running. Where's the young guys coming through? Where's the
Yeah.
young?
That's
know.
the question. That's the
They're
question.
all frightened to do it.
Where's the
because-
young people in American politics? People that are actually relatable to.
But that's the same with over here, though, isn't it? Like, where's the people coming through in politics who actually know what's actually
We
going on?
generally have quite young people. I mean, David Cameron was young. Tony Blair was young.
Don't talk to me about David Cameron. What a coward!
Yeah,
You know.
what a coward. Pussy boy.
What
He was a coward.
Legged it. He did a runner. Did a runner as soon as that referendum result came in. Coward.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, right? This is
They're all
probably-
self-serving dickheads
Not-
anyway, honestly.
Yeah, I was
They
gonna
are,
say,
mate. They
let's
are.
not do this. Let's not do it. John,
No, sorry.
can I say you have a platform and you should take it seriously? Seriously, can you do a beer review as Colin the Soft Clown?
Who's calling the soft clown?
I have no idea.
That's what I call my penis on the first time I got into bed with a girl.
Soft Clown.
Oh no! Oh no! It's time to
Like that.
Colin.
Olivia,
Colin.
Olivia Newton-John.
You're hitting it.
was a classic. Never seen that film. For sure.
Come on,
Olivia
Colin.
was 73 times. Olivia was 73. Was she really 73? Bloody no. You guys are laughing. What did you say and I missed? I feel like you said something rude.
John, Mark described his floppy sausage as Colin the clown. And he then described the situation where it wouldn't work for him because he was
Oh no.
the soft clown, and we thought he was there smacking it like
And
in
Paul started
between
doing
us,
noises.
like in between us, and he started going like that because he was a soft clown.
What has my stream become? Animal. John, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and they will lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside and give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laugh. Yeah, that's true. We've got to let them do. We've got to educate him.
That's a song lyric.
Isn't that
Yeah, I
a
know, yeah.
Call the Rock? Great film. Great
So,
film.
Mark, a pack of Tim Tams might have to find themselves on the way. Right.
Oof.
Trav, I bought some Tim Tams the other day. I had 3, and my kids ate every one of them. And
You know what?
what
They're
is,
better than penguins.
they are better than penguins.
They're better.
Penguins? What are penguins? I've had too much beer at this point.
Penguins.
I'm feeling a hangover tomorrow already. But I wanted that Timothy Slamothy to go with my Tim Tams.
I thought the Timothy Slamothy had lovely flavours. It was just missing that quality.
True. Paul, can you stop burping, you slag? Could you, if there's 7, like literally lost a person when you burped. There's 17 left in chat. Can you hit the cheeky thumbs up button and see if we can get some loonies, other loonies in here with us? Sorry, I didn't read out your comment.
Give it a thumbs up and then shove it up your ass. Do that.
That's it. I'm holding my counsel on Brew York until I've drunk. Oh my god, 12% Reese's with a spoon peanut butter chocolate stout.
Oh, have they done one of them?
Yeah, that'd be good.
That sounds naughty.
Naughty. If you come to the York Beer Disco, come to the York Beer Festival. Come
Yeah,
and
disco.
stop staying in. We
Stop
want you
messing
out.
about. Leave your house. Come for a few beers.
I'm asthmatic as well, and I ain't died yet.
Disco. You coming to what's it called? London Craft Beer Festival. You coming to that one?
Liverpool.
Are you doing it, John? Paul? Are you doing London Craft?
I have a ticket for Friday.
Because he's a bitch.
Well, I think I've got a ticket for Friday.
Come on in. Come.
Yeah.
Come on then.
I've got to stop saying the word come. Come on, Mark. Come down. Let's have a few beers, son. Friday.
I do think I've got a ticket for Friday, but I've got a few small change booked in. So
I'd rather be doing
Matt Williams agrees with you, Slags.
legs.
Brew York says beer names are quite frankly among the best puns. Yeah, I think they're good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I can't even do Friday. My sister's home from New Zealand, first time in 3 years.
What? Just ignore her. John, maybe you
All
can
right.
do a...
She mugged you off for New Zealand for 3 years.
Yeah. You'd be
You
like,
can make
screw
her
you, I'll
wait.
go to a beer
Take her
festival.
away for days. It's not a craft beer festival.
Yeah.
I would agree, but she's bringing back a suit. She's got 12 cans of New Zealand craft beer for me in a suitcase.
It's going to bring back Carling from New
Just like
Zealand.
yeasty
Yeah.
boy stuff in it.
Heard of this one? International
This is
Brewer.
not crafts, this is... John, maybe you can do a Tom Cruise Jack Reacher strong ale. That's...
Jack Reacher,
Right.
man.
I really fancy doing a beer. Reacher. I'm gonna do a Jack Reacher Tom Cruise round.
We'll do a Jack Reacher round, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna call it Reach Around IPA.
Jack Reacher round, pale ale.
Tight grip.
Jesus Christ.
So who is the new hot brewery in the UK?
Baron.
Lords.
You're old school now. You're old school.
No, balls. I'm on trend.
I'm on trend.
I'm on trend, baby.
I don't know. Who would the new hot brewery be?
For me,
Marble.
Baron.
Marble are getting hot.
Oh, they're not hot.
Marvel.
They were one of the early.
Yeah, but they're warming up now, though.
Do you reckon?
Really? Loads
Yeah.
of drama a while back. Oh, talking of drama, craft beer pin-up said there was lots of terrible stuff happen at GBBF.
I've heard this as well. Did anyone see anything that was
I saw
weird?
a press release on Instagram or
Yeah.
something from GBBF.
Something.
I
Somebody
didn't
said.
see that.
Somebody
Oh
said-
no, Sharky Boy's ill.
Oh no, he's got the flub. He's got the flub.
Oh, he's got the Rona, isn't he?
Uh oh. Yeah, I heard the GBBF put out a statement.
Yeah, they
saying
did.
that it was a great festival, but they really paid attention to the fact that something went on, but they wouldn't say what went on. So we're like,
But it's
what-
like every festival that goes on, something goes on,
if a woman
and then
gets
this particular
called
person
a-
calls it out.
I don't
and
know.
then-
Right?
I
It's-
just find it frustrating.
The thing is, it's a micro event. When one of these things happens, it's a micro event to anybody else that hasn't been on the end of it. But the person that's been on the end of it is actually probably can be quite scarring for them. And you know, I think this stuff has to be reported. I think it has to be reported. I know it looks bad in the brewing industry, and I know it looks bad on camera and the rest of it. I appreciate that, but I think it has to be reported and be taken seriously.
I agree with that, but then I feel like, why is it always one person or two? Yeah, one person that reports this thing, and then it goes viral, but there's no names mentioned. There's no people involved.
Yeah, but you can't mention names if it is criminal. You can't mention names.
Well, no, that's fair enough. I mean, we had an incident. I mean, we had an incident. Something was said. My wife was witness to it, and she said, if you'd been there, you would have lost your mind over it. But you don't see me publishing it all over social media. But I know who the person is, and next time I see them, we will be having a chat about it.
So was it a member of staff?
No. Well, it was to do with a member of staff, but somebody said something to a member of staff that Lydia was there and present to that was utterly unacceptable. But at the same time, I don't think they meant it with malice, but equally so, I don't want to put them out on social media because I wasn't there. So there's a balance to be struck. But it's just odd that one person would go to a festival, preempt the fact that there's going to be drama, go and do stuff, stand around for a few hours, and then post up that there was drama.
But maybe
And
there is drama. Maybe it needs uncovering. Maybe
there is.
I think the people that you're probably talking about, they're probably activists. But if it's happening and it's making people feel uncomfortable or making people feel like they're assaulted, then it needs activists to throw it out. Because then, like I said, they're micro events. And you said there you didn't report it. It's like maybe you should have reported it.
Yeah, but the person backtracked, apologized, said, no, I didn't mean it like that. What I was trying to say was this, but just didn't do it very tactfully.
Well, that's a different thing then. If it's been taken out of context, that's fine. But yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, if my member of staff had not been the person that she was, then it could have been pushed out in a wider, I don't know. I just find it very difficult when someone's judge, jury, and has the final say on the whole thing. I think there has to be a little bit of wisdom in it. And
no, I do agree. I do agree.
Like,
look at Cliff Richard. Cliff Richard. I remember working outside. I used to drive his house. He lives right on Ascot Racecourse, right across the road. And I remember his house when someone accused him of paedophilia or something like that. And I think it all got proven that he wasn't. But the amount of police cars, like 30 police cars, you'd have thought he was tooled up with a Gatling gun on the rooftop, and he was guilty in the media. So I do understand. I definitely understand that point.
I think that's what I'm getting at. I think
that's fair. Then that's fair. I agree with that.
Yeah, I think from my point of view, it's like it's all based on hearsay. And why bother talking about it if you're not going to out the people that you're talking about?
Yeah.
But I think there is a thing if you out them, there is a criminal. I've got a relative that works for the police, and there is a thing if you out people in the media, or if you make like CCTV public, they can't use that in the courtroom.
No, I understand that.
So there's probably that.
What I'm saying is, if you are willing to put a post out on Instagram or YouTube saying somebody said this, somebody did that, and there was this drama. For instance, we've had people say something about us recently, and that legally is now in a position where I can't talk about it anymore because it's with the legal team, and that's it. But the fact is, when you start naming people, there's a legal side to it. But then if you're going to go down that route and start accusing people and saying things, then you need to be willing to back it up. Because if you're willing to do posts about it, then you should be factually backing that up. Otherwise,
you can't though, because you never know where it's going to go. And
no, I don't believe that. If you're going to say there were a group of people and they said this, take a freaking photo of them, say these dickheads were talking about this, and it's unacceptable. Like for me, if I caught the person that was behaving like they did and said the racist remark that they did, I would have fucking had it out with them on the spot.
No, I know, but it depends. It's practicalities, isn't it? Let's not dwell on this. It's probably quite a negative thing.
Maybe this is where I go wrong. I'm like a bull in a china shop. I'm like, everyone dies.
See, that's the thing. I've got because I've got a relative in the police, or does a bit for the police, should I say? I can kind of see the other side why you can't start disclosing stuff, because as soon as you make it public, a lot of information just gets torn away from any criminal trial or anything like that.
Well, that makes sense. Jim's off. Time for 5 at 5. Great live, John. Thank you very much. Joe Biden says, cheers, Jim. Take care, brother.
Cheers, Jim. Take care, mate. Jesus, he went about half hour ago.
He did.
I said about half hour ago.
If anybody hasn't got a girlfriend,
Prey does look good. Prey looks good. I'm all over that.
I wouldn't mind looking at that.
I love that. Not watched Prey yet. Looking forward to it. But just watched all the Predator films on Disney Plus. Does that not look right to anyone else?
Disney Plus classics for Predator films.
Yeah. Went on to Disney and I watched Predator.
Yeah, it's true.
Done it right. You got Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. You got Aladdin, Dumbo, Predator. It just doesn't get right.
Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. The Boys is essential viewing, says Adrian. Here he is. It's Joey.
How you doing, Joey?
Joey, dude.
Ages.
Did Joey ever get his monetization sorted?
He did. He did.
He did.
Yeah, he did. He petitioned and it worked. Good on you.
Fantastic. Nice one, Joey.
Good on.
Fair play to you, mate.
I like Joey. He's a good.
He's a
guy.
nice
Cheers,
guy.
lad. Andrew Sexton's having a beer.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew Sexton, cheers, lads. 3
beers.
Alan Shearer,
Andrew.
score a goal.
Andrew
Everyone's
Sexy.
saying hello to Andrew.
Andrew Sexton. Cheers.
Henry, cheers. You can't
Andrew
remember
Full
his
Sexton.
name.
Andrew, full sex.
Stop it. Boris isn't well man neither. Truss or Dishy. They're from a different planet. Oh, don't get me started. Ron DeSantis from Florida governor is a right. Ron DeSantis. I'll look him up. I'd love that. The president of America is called Ron DeSantis.
DeSantis. He's a Navy vet.
Ah.
The animals in the Navy.
He'll know how to do a hard landing.
Oof.
Them Navy
What's
boys
up?
like to put it through the bottom of the deck.
Young man.
Doing good man work. Kicked my anal cavity.
Kicked my butt.
Anal cavity.
I said ass.
Man.
You're right. My oldest got chemistry masters first with honours. He's a data analysis.
Fair play, Adrian.
He's a tough guy. Analyst in specialising in COVID. No, you're joking. In the Rona.
Tell you what, that's a clever that's a clever career choice because the government won't be letting this go away for a long time.
Mm-mm.
Have you? I've got a question for everybody. Sorry, John.
No,
Have you ever
no.
pulled a beer out the fridge that you know is going to be shit?
Yeah, multiple times. Oh,
Oh dear.
brr, brr,
Brr,
brr.
brr.
Don't do it. No worries, Henry. I got so much herb to get me through.
It just looks sad. It already looks like it feels sorry for itself.
Skinny. Oh yeah, because I worry about that when I'm drinking beer, don't I?
So you've got
Jesus
12
Christ!
Oh,
The size of me.
So what's the ABV on it?
4, not even an IPA.
4%. And how many calories? Like low in calories.
89.
So they've actually bothered putting alcohol in it. And it's only 89 calories. So you know
Really?
it's bad.
My youngest just got an aerospace engineering degree from Sheffield. First again through this COVID saga. 4 years. They are the future. We are broke.
I'm just annoyed I've wasted electricity cooling that thing for about 3 days.
Is it
Yeah.
crap?
That was this horrible. It's just think of an overcarbonated British pale ale from Shepherd Neame.
Ooh. Oh, Henry said square table degenerates. That's the ticket, brother. Man, good vibes.
This
This is not
Oh yeah, I got that.
apparently it was all right.
I've had that. I enjoyed it.
Well, they stuck it into Lidl, and then 3 weeks later they were in Brew London promoting it. So it can't be that
Yeah.
bad, can it?
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that one. But it's half decent beer.
The Blue Oyster. Don't go there, bro.
Oh, love chat.
The Blue Oyster.
John, look as like Stevie Wonder, but just where's my glasses? Not me.
This is not America.
Very superstitious. The writing's on the wall.
You got to do the keyboard like this.
Ba, 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 ba,
I
ba,
did.
ba,
I
ba,
did
ba,
the keyboard.
ba,
You started
ba,
to, man.
ba, ba.
Paul's. Let's have some Paul's love hour. I feel like now is the time. Let me put your music on, Paul.
You put some sexy music. Oh, hello.
Right, here we go.
Cool. This is what
I've
we
got
need.
some proper music for you. Is that a bit too?
This is the morning after sex.
Yeah, I think that's probably.
That's the music you play when you turn out to bugger off, get a taxi.
Oh,
That-
this
that's-
is perfect.
That's the music you play when you're cooking the bacon roll because you want to be a bit romantic and edgy.
That's the music you hear when you're pulling. It's something a bit slower.
Pulling yourself off.
No.
Nah.
What?
God.
What? Oh, this has got to be. Bit of love magic, yeah.
Turn it up. That's better. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're gonna freestyle. Oh, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh. What time is it?
17
Quarter
minutes
past 10.
past 10.
Quarter past 10. It's a love hour, baby. It's a love hour. That's what it is. You're listening to the sultry tones of Paul's beer reviews. It's definitely love hour. We've got a shout out here from Megan. She sent a message. She sent a message to Henry 420 saying, Henry, hope you're having a good shift. Get yourself home. Cannot wait to. Can't read the rest of that message, Megan. Moving on to the next one. All right. We got a message from Sam. Sam's been in. Sam's been in. She's saying hello to Joe Biden's dentures. She's saying Joe Biden's dentures. When you get in for work tonight, make your way up them stairs nice and slowly up the stairs.
But he will, because he needs a stair lift.
And when you get to them stairs, make your way into the bedroom. She's waiting for you, starfish, naked. Thank you for that, Sam. Thank you for that, Sam.
Oh, good lord.
We got another message coming in from Rachel. Rachel. And she wants to send a message to David Wilson. She's saying, David Wilson, when you get back from that beer festival this evening, she'll be waiting for you. Brand new lingerie that you paid for, mate. Brand new lingerie. Just fits like a glove. Fits like a glove. Just like you. Just like you. That's what she's written. Just saying.
That's that right. Okay, we've had enough. We don't.
Late night love, baby.
Oh, shit. Sorry, boys.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
That was good. I came. Okay.
Anyone else's table a bit wobbly? Yeah, okay, a bit better like that.
Okay.
I'll tell you
Barry,
what,
look at the flipping
that Lane
state of it.
IPA is insane. Sediment,
What's that?
that Lane IPA.
It'd be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. That was
Mate.
a beer.
Barry, I look like I'm going homeless.
Going homeless.
I
Going
need to
home.
come and
Yeah.
see you at Cobes because Cobes also looks like he's going homeless. This is not America. America. No, but Joe Biden's ability to do anything in the Western world has a lot to do with it. I like Lane beers.
I'll tell you what,
David
my
Wilson.
first experience of a Lane beer, I was actually 2 villages down from the village of Beer in Devon, I believe, and I had a Lane lager in a, is it Seaton? Salton? Little coastal town, and it was a Lane lager with one of the best pizzas of my life, and it was blooming lovely.
Best
Lovely.
pizzas.
You know, you talk about, Paul, didn't you? You talk about my favourite beers, like one with a good memory attached to it.
Yep.
That was the beer.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Joe
Absolutely.
Biden's dentures is drinking a Yugling Golden Pills.
A Yungling. Is that
I've
is that
gone for a-
Chinese
I've got
or
no beer.
Thai?
Does a bit. Does a bit.
Henry's laughing. Everybody's laughing. Come on, brother. MC Cool. Laugh out loud.
We love
I'm
beer.
dying, says Joe Biden's dentures.
I'm dying.
Love it. You guys just make me happy. I'll be happy to introduce Shabba Jabba Jabba. I'll be. I'll be happy to introduce you to some of my Ibiza offers.
Do you know what? Some of my Ibiza haunts when the airport work.
My Ibiza.
Some of your Ibiza haunts. Do you know what? I've never been to Ibiza, and I've always fancied it.
It's a beautiful
Always
place.
fancied Ibiza.
I'd have wanted to do Ibiza with trance. I love trance music.
Yeah. Now you're talking like late 90s, early 90s.
Yeah, but
was
in the
best.
late 90s, I was only 10. So
I was
bit of
living
an
the
issue.
dream. I was there. I was doing it. I was
I've
doing
never been to
I was
Ibiza.
at-
Never done
Oh,
Ibiza.
man.
Ibiza. That's why I'm too old for Ibiza now.
Yeah. I'd just be one of those like fat perverts around the pool at Ocean Beach.
So would I. I'd be like, oh, God, look at her. Ooh.
Blow your whistles!
I've not got a tan. I'm not covered in tattoos.
David Wilson is. the love chat got a bit carried away.
David Wilson.
Bit late, but it's a yes from me for the rapping, Paul Brown.
Pools like this. Hold tight.
Hold tight, baby.
Hold tight.
Okay.
Got a fresh one for you.
Slow
You're
down.
the oldest
Drop a beat.
independent brewery
Drop a
in
beat. Drop a beat.
America.
Youngling. That's not very American for an oldest independent American brewery. I'm real in Pennsylvania. I'll tell you what, actually, we're planning a bit of a family trip up to New England. Cousin's wedding in Chicago. Then just going to go up to New England and do like, you know, like you pull over and you get like a lobster roll and a brioche bun on the side of the road sort of thing.
Pull up and grab a lobster.
Hold tight.
Out the way.
Grab a lobster. Make him feel at home in my
Hold tight.
stomach.
Lobster roll.
Grab
Friday
yourself
night.
a lobster, tell him, hey.
Oh my gosh.
Radio 1, I was on it for ages, and all I said was a little jingle, and it went, Roll on Summer.
Roll
That
on
was it.
summer.
I was on Dave Pearce's radio show for about 3 years.
Dave
Roll on
Pearce.
Summer.
Dave Pearce, what a geezer.
Oh,
Sounds like
Is
he's selling
there
car insurance, but he's a banging DJ.
He's one of the only DJs I've never seen.
legend.
Like big
Dave
DJ.
Pearce.
Can somebody nuke Love Chat XYZ best?
Love chat, baby, love chat. Dun, dun, love.
Joe Biden says 824, baby. Sage Cruise be more your speed. So I'm the music
Saga.
is I pay for this music so I can.
I would be an absolute terror on one of them cruises. I'd be chasing them silver foxes all over the deck. So come on, girls, play a bit of bowls.
Bit of bowls and
Bit of
a
bowls.
beer and a gin. Let's do
Come on,
it,
girls.
baby.
Get your bowls out for the lads.
Mary, Andrea, come on.
Come on,
Let's do it. Let's get
Get some
Smash
cocktails.
Girls, gin all round, and then we
come
bowl.
on, Freya. Come on, Freya.
They'd love it.
Come on, Sally. Get them whappers out. I mean, not the whappers. Let's get the bowls out.
Take your teeth out, Angela. You're next.
That's it. Come on, gum job, ladies. Get your teeth out.
Mark,
Gum
stop it.
He
job.
makes. I play Paul, right? He's
Paul,
That's
stop
not
it.
me. Everyone loves
No
a good
one's
gum
gone
job.
for Ibiza or Ibiza honeymoon there 30 plus years ago. So if anybody remembers, tell the bowl selector.
Or selector.
Look at me. It's me, Craig David, with me crazy baby.
Roll on summer.
Roll
Go,
on.
We just beat QPR in the League Cup. Have that, slags.
Are you? Of course, you're already playing in the League Cup, aren't you?
Who's QPR?
Queen's Park Rangers,
Oh, right, okay. Who are they? Where are they based?
London.
Oh, they're
Queen's
London
Park.
as well.
Yeah.
Are they like are they in the like Shandy Bass Panda Shandy League?
Panda Shandy League? Might as well. I don't know who sponsors it these days.
Honestly, you want to see the state of our stadium? It's sponsored by like one man bands. It's well weird.
Sponsored by Dave's Windows. Round the corner. Those windows, he makes them, he breaks them.
That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Feels
I
like
don't know. I reckon I might be too alpha beefer. But if you're convincing me not, Adrian, let's all go at beefer.
the thing is, if I was to go to Ibiza, I'd go, yeah. I know the big club where the big clubs are, but are there any microbreweries on the island?
Yeah.
And then
Where can I get a good craft beer?
Yeah.
They'd be like, what? It's like, where can I get a good craft
any
beer?
hop-centric craft beer brewers around here.
I drink any beer that's not Budweiser.
Yes, amnesia. But I mean,
Patcha. No, we ain't got any beer in there, mate.
but no. Are we doing a beer trip or not?
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Seriously, don't wind me up because otherwise it's going to be a bit of trouble.
No, yeah, it's got to be done. We do need to do actually just a Jolly Boys somewhere, just for the hell of it.
If we need to go out of season, it would be so cheap, and we're not going to want to go in season because let's be honest, they ain't going to want to see us sunbathing on the beach,
let
are
all
they?
let all the kids go back to school, like middle of September onwards.
Yeah.
Dirt cheap.
Lord's Brewing Co. International Beer Travellers.
Beer travellers. We're not gypsies.
Beer travellers.
That would be true.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a gypsy.
Drag me Forbirth down to Barcelona.
I've got stop it. I've got mates who are travellers that watch this channel actually.
They are.
They're
That's
good
fine.
guys. They're all right.
I'm sure they are.
Honestly, they are. They're legends. They're artists flipping.
I
now.
grew up in Kent. I went to school with many a traveller.
Yeah, they're all right. They're a good bunch.
I guarantee
They're
your
all
traveller
right.
mates from Sussex.
You know
Not
them in primary school,
Yorkshire.
and then once primary school's done, they give up on school after that. Once they can kind of count to 10 and read a few words, and they don't bother after that.
No, that's a generalisation, Paul. It's not true.
True, that.
Right, roll on summer. I can't do it like I did when I was
Right.
19.
I'm currently searching
Roll
for
on summer.
Adrian reckons they got craft beer in Beefer.
Bounty beer bar advert.
I like a bounty. I like a bounty.
Does my camera still work now?
Who?
You
Does
what?
my camera still work?
Who? What are you saying? I can't
Shut
see you,
up,
Mark.
you
What's going on?
I can't
Where
see
are
him.
you?
I've lost him.
Where are you?
I've
I can't see him.
completely.
Can't see
I actually can't see
Where's
Mark.
Where's the gun? Where's the gun? Oh, he's picking his anus.
Pick is a winner.
Oh, it still works.
With it
Right.
tucked into a bikini Ibiza. I'm going to start shouting roll on summer at random public events. You should. And then maybe some old farts my age will go like, are you the dude that was on Radio 1 forever? So I rang in. So we were driving from, where are we going?
Bogner.
No. We were Bognor Regis,
Bogner.
the
Right.
anal plug of the South Coast.
The anal
The anal plug. Because they used to call it the jewel, didn't they?
What are we saying? 3 nights, 3 nights?
It must be 2 nights, doesn't it?
Yeah, a couple of nights.
Well, 3, because you've got to have that drinking day in the middle.
Yeah.
A day to recover.
Friday, Saturday. I'll get a Friday and Saturday and fly back Sunday.
Where were you flying to, though?
We don't know yet.
Well, I've just said Barcelona, just because they've got Garage Brewery. I think Spain. Spain's quite good for craft beer, I think. But just an example.
See you in a minute, Henry.
Right,
I do have craft beer.
that's really cheap.
Oh, I've had that. Right, go on in, Mark. I'm going to quickly... South Pacific, the musical was filmed in Portanext.
Portanext.
Grow? Where the fuck's Grow? Where's that?
Grunt.
Girona? No, I want to go Barcelona, mate.
I think the way to do it is to do a coach trip.
Yeah, you'd say that because you're above the age of 40. Coach trip.
I love a good coach trip. We could all have coach beers.
I think we should go to Belfast.
Oh, I'd love to go to Belfast.
Just a bonus.
Belfast would be
Genuinely
fantastic.
quality drinking town.
Yeah.
Who was that guy you
Exactly.
bumped into, Paul? Was he working for Salt at the time or something?
Mm.
Yeah, James. James was working for Salt last year, and he gave us the tour of the brewery and the tap room. And he's since moved to Belfast. He's now working in the Bull House tap room in East Belfast. And yeah, he randomly belled me because he saw I was doing Instagram posts in the boozers in Belfast. He said, "Oh, come round here, we'll sort you out." So jumped on the bus. 5 minutes down the road, there he was. Sorted us a table, cut the 3 beers. It was lovely.
What a legend. What a dude. He was such a good guy at Salt.
He
I
was
bet
very,
Salt
very
felt
good,
really
yeah.
mugged off to lose him.
It was very
Right,
impressive.
flights to Barcelona for £60 in October.
60 quid, is that it?
That return?
Return?
Wow. That's
Dude.
all right. So 60
It's
quid
actually not even
return.
that. It works out about £57.50.
So, all right. So 57 quid. Accommodation.
You're
Right.
talking no more than £40 a head per night if you've got an
Yeah.
Airbnb.
We don't need nothing, do we? We don't need much.
Let's do it. Let's
I don't
do
need
it.
much, but I know
Be
I love
Los
you.
Bricks International.
Don't know much.
Imagine a Lord's Brewing Company sponsored flights trip to. No, I'm joking. imagine a beery trip to Barcelona.
But I know how
Brilliant.
I love you.
There would
Even
be
if it rained, we'd have an absolute scream.
I mean, Barcelona in October is still going to be fairly warm.
It is still going to be.
I
warm.
still want to go to Czech though. If we could go to like Pilsner Urquell.
Yeah. Budvar.
Or we do that.
If we go, could we hook Redeem up for?
Yeah, we should. He said he was going to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I've chat. I don't need
Dean, we're on our way. You said you were going to do it, so give us
Yeah.
your flat.
15, dick. You said you were going to take us to bloody Czech Republic. So we are.
You dick.
Lying little mug. So we are. We should pester him for that, actually. He did say it, and we've got it on podcast.
Where am I going now?
Thank you very much for deleting these son of a squirrels. Adrian Woody's killing them. David Wilson's killing them.
I might
do
do. I might
David's
do a
just
gummy.
mute all these scumbags.
So I do a gummy.
No, let's not do that here. That's a bad idea.
That's
Bad
how I
idea. Bad idea. Don't do it. Just absolutely don't do it.
I'm doing it, boys.
Adrian Woody says,
He said, "Don't do that." Now I want to do it.
no, don't do it. Lord's Brewery trip anywhere I'm in. David Wilson, would you come
Yeah,
on
boy.
a? Now I know you're still in chat because I can see you killing.
Adrian's
all the
coming.
bots.
Adrian's coming with us.
Slang,
Hey.
slags.
We can't go without David Wilson.
Adrian's coming. David Wilson's coming. Love Chat, best adult dating site. They're coming. They're coming. We're gonna have a great time with them.
Yeah, that'd be good.
They only listen to the Venga Boys though.
Boys, I am actually fatherizing. I've got honestly, I'm about to crack a double IPA. Baby's asleep. Talking to loads of my mates on YouTube. I'm fatherizing.
If Father
Yeah,
Isaac
that's what
is
we
watching-
do.
Is that on the screen is actually Paranormal Activity? That's what that looks like to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
If you
seen
wait
that-
long
you seen
enough,
that
to come
film?
up to the camera with her fangs out.
Isn't it? It's Paranormal Activity. Seen that film where they got the bloody camera in the bedroom? Oh, it's a creepy film. The original. Not the one, mate. Not the one.
David, what?
You got a passport?
Shut up. You must have a passport, David.
You uncultured swine.
I feel like David is a very cultured and well balanced person. So
Exactly.
I feel like
maybe-
David would
That's
give you
why I'm
random
shocked.
facts about the most obscure European countries in Europe,
Yeah,
European
that's why I'm shocked.
capital cities.
Shocked and saddened.
Looks good.
smells like Birkin.
American.
Oh, pineapple and piney.
Pineapple chunks.
Mm,
No, it's like a deep. I think that the pine, there is a piney resinous hop aroma in there.
Flesh your blood orange.
piney resinous cheesecake.
Fleshy blood orange.
Piney cum.
Oh, for goodness sake. The chuff is wrong with you.
He's like, that love's gone to his head.
Love Hour.
Love how I was turning him into
If he was to stand up, we'd see Paul's third leg poking out of his exercise shorts.
If the camera, if the microphone
He's
starts
not
going.
that big. It would be like his pocket. Joe Biden's there. Just love chat is a blasted pies. Yeah, I bet they are. Bet they're flipping dollars ditch wall.
They would.
Joe
They'd be the
Biden's
best.
said, we need to come to America and do beer in America. That's what I want to do. Sort it. You've created something amazing here, says Adrian Wooding. Are you up, Adrian Wooding? Are you up
Adrian's
for doing
coming.
like Barcelona, Czech, or something
All of them.
mental with us?
Adrian's coming.
I renew my passport.
I've got passports. What's going on here?
What the frick is right? Even my passport's in date, and I'm fat and hairy.
I think I've still got 3 years left on my
Not
passport.
me. Laugh aloud. Stop begging me up. Could renew it, but
Do it, Dave. Do it, Dave. We're
Dave,
going continental.
we're not going abroad without you. You've got to come.
We're going continental, son.
We're going international.
We're going continental, son. It's just the best.
Continental.
It's just
We're
the
going-
accent. Come on,
We're
Dave.
going
we're going continental, mate.
down
passport,
to
sorry.
Margate. Down to Margate. Have a couple of beers.
No, we don't want to go. We don't want to go Margate.
I've never been to Margate. I've heard many a song about it.
Oh yeah,
Never
pretty
been
good
there.
song. Jazz and Dave.
Down to I met Chaz and Dave. Just putting it out there. And he died the year before.
Oh, bless him.
The year after. That makes no sense at all. If you go on my Instagram, yeah, that would be a bit weird, wouldn't it?
Died a couple of years before I met him. John the Gravedigger.
I met him 2020.
Leech.
A couple of years before that.
From the grave. No.
I can just see
If
John
you
digging
go
up
on my
graves going,
Instagram-
baggy trousers, baggy trousers.
Shut up.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry if you're watching this. It's descended in total madness because Paul's drunk too much.
What's that do with me?
I'm trying to... Paul, shut up! I'm trying to shift the blame here.
I've done nothing. I've just been sitting here behaving myself at the bottom of
He
the screen.
scored to Bournemouth. Oh my God.
Bournemouth. I've only been there once.
That would be like the most really irritating beer tour ever because you'd be like on a coach, sweating your tits off in between pee breaks between Eastbourne and Bournemouth. It'd be
I tell you,
pretty
there's
bad.
probably some good breweries along there.
Bournemouth. Joe Biden says he's going to make.
Bournemouth. You're going to pick up Fallen Acorn, Vibrant Forest, Staggeringly Good.
Yeah, we've got a few.
There's a few. That's
What
probably
a
not
beer
bad.
festival that would be.
I'm going to make a soft pretzel in the air fryer. I dare anyone to oppose me.
Oh,
sorry.
so
You do it, and you're going to have that weird, rank, salty cheese dip thing as well because you're American.
What's a soft pretzel?
I don't
It's
know.
like
I don't know what
Doughy. It's like like ours are like crunchy.
Yeah.
Theirs are like big, soft, and like bready and doughy.
Well, it's like
They
a
dip.
gin,
Yeah.
but salty.
Yeah, they do crushed sea salt on top, and it goes all like crystallized. It's lovely.
Joe Biden's dentures, I'd just like to say, I have a Corsori just like Cletus McFarlane.
How long can you keep it in the air fryer before it becomes like a crunchy pretzel?
I don't know.
It's probably 5 minutes difference in it.
I was going to
Yeah,
say
probably.
that's a fine line.
Why don't
Right,
we get stuff like that? I'd love to do a soft pretzel in our air fryer.
I would love a soft pretzel. Never had a soft pretzel. Ours are crisps. Ours you have to break them in half with your molars. Don't advertise.
I got a little pair.
Soundcore.
Yeah.
They're good.
Didn't
Oh, right.
lose them then.
Anchor Soundcore AirPods. I got them. I use them at work. They're quality.
Go.
Quality.
The Chinese things. So I bought them. I wasn't impressed with the sound. And so I gave them to Lydia and said I was going to buy some others. But then I broke my other earphones, which are these ones, which Rasco uses all the time, which are incredibly brilliant, but I ruined them because I got water in them.
If Rasco uses those, do those give you that shit internet signal as well?
No, that's
I said to Rasco, I was like, Rasco, you got to sort out your internet because he always used to blame Instagram, didn't he? He was like, oh, bloody Instagram and Disco.
No, it's not. It's his internet.
It's pixelated, like it's like watching like playing Alex Kidd in Miracle World on the Sega Mega Drive.
Alex a kid. Me and my mate used to play that on my Master System, and it used to really rageous. And we nicknamed it Alex the Dick because
Alex
we
the
got
Dick.
so annoyed about dying.
So
all
hard.
the time.
So hard.
It was so hard, wasn't it? Like the free game that came with the Master System was just unbeatable.
Do you remember the music from Alex Kidd? So good. So good.
Shockingly
I
annoying.
like every time you got like a money bag, you used to go ping.
Yeah.
It would blow the speaker. Like
Yeah.
it was just really badly dubbed. Really loud. Great game though.
Right, without sounding like Paul, my wife's just entered. So give us 2 secs.
My wife
My wife, she's naked on the bed, and I'm gonna go say hello.
says, Mark, come and ravage me.
What age
Agent
is
says,
saying?
no Prague.
It's nearly
Why not start?
A bit.
What?
Bear? I know
Why not start?
I know what April's saying to him. She's saying, Mark, it's nearly 11 o'clock. You've got 15 minutes.
Yep.
Are you going to call it a day? Or are you going to stay on with them? Because tomorrow you're going to have a really tough day at work because you'll feel like crap. Because you stayed up with John and Paul because they're dickheads.
It's got a point. It's got a point.
That's
We should wrap it up. Adrian says, no Prague. Why not start with a Lord's Brewing get together in the UK first? Doesn't really matter where. Take it from there.
well, I've got an idea.
I'm down with that idea as well.
So the idea was the mega stream, which would be like Paul, Mark,
yes.
me, any of the streamers that want to come up, kind of, and then we'd do a big old live stream from the brewery, but there's only 25, maybe 30 tickets.
Promote it. Yeah, I'm going for a wee wee.
Yeah, so basically the idea was there are 25, 30 tickets. They're £25 each, and that includes your drinks and some food. And you come up to the brewery, and we all do a big silly live stream together, and we stay up until the early hours listening to music and having fun. So I don't know if you're up for that. I'm up for that. Mark Jones, can hear music, guys. You're not going to get a strike, are you? No, I pay for this music, so I shouldn't get a strike because I pay money to have their music. And it's quite good. I quite like their music as well. But thank you, Mark Jones, you lovely man. I thought you'd be in bed and fast asleep at this time because we've got to get up at 2 o'clock. Bad influence on Mark. We are, Joe. We're definitely. I can see all these pump clips wiggling around. Mark Jones says, "Idiot's back." That's me. Mark, are you not a moderator? Mark, you need to be a moderator. There you go. Sorted. Proper Yorkshire, tell me. Can you hear that music?
Yeah. Is that all? That's all copyright free.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's nice though, isn't it?
It's nice.
Just a little bit of background, kind of chill.
Was in that bottle cap?
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Iyengar. They all look hand painted, don't they?
That's beautiful.
I love it.
Luckily, you got a beautiful bottle opener now that can get them off without bending them.
I do. Right, new bottle opener.
Yeah, look at that. For those that watched the Wish and the Amazon thing, it got delivered to Paul. I gave it to him because you wanted it.
I did. I saw it and I was like, I want it.
What the hell is that?
That is Thanos' gauntlet, and I use it to open beers. Yes, but I also have another one. I have another one. So show you my new one.
Yeah, go on.
I'll tell you what it's going to be. It's going to be etched out of a runners-up medal from a Tottenham Cup final.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Shut it.
Shut it.
This is a replica of the King's Hand of the King from Game of Thrones,
I don't know what that means.
and it opens beer bottles.
Well, that's good enough.
So if you watch Game of Thrones, the Hand of the King was basically the second in command to the king. So he basically looks after him, and they wore this badge. So every time a king died, a new person was elected Hand of the King. This will open your beer, and it looks, if you see it, I don't know if you can make out the right. It's a Game of Thrones. Why is it not focusing?
Oh, let me put you on the big
Brr.
Womble screen.
Big Womble screen.
Oh, no, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry.
Yeah,
No, there you go. Bloody hell, that's a good picture.
there you go. From the Game of Thrones studio tour in Belfast, I got the Hand of the King bottle opener. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of it. It weighs a ton. It weighs a ton. There you go.
It was that picture of you in that chair. Oh, I was laughing. It was the face.
Yeah,
of that.
In the Iron Throne, I felt right. It felt right.
It was awesome, man. Like, I totally get it. If you're really into something and you really enjoy it, that's an epic moment. And you were in that chair and you were like, I'm in the freaking chair.
I was,
You know, like,
I was in the Iron Throne.
Was
Yeah.
it the actual throne? The actual one?
The actual throne.
Yeah.
Actual
Got a
throne.
lot of respect for that.
Proper
Mark
sweet.
says, thought you'd give me a spanner. I think I tried. I thought I was going to give you one before. I thought you had a spanner, Mark, to be totally honest.
I had the same when I went to Mrs. Doubtfire's house in San Francisco. It was
Legend.
it's the only house in a movie where they actually read out the address. So I think it was something like 364 Steiner Street.
Oh,
And you-
yeah, that rings a bell.
And you go to the street and it's the Mrs. Doubtfire house. And that's the address.
No way.
Yeah, it's the actual address, yeah.
They
So
made it
whatever
a tourist
they read
thing.
out, that's the address.
Cool.
That's quality.
I went about 18 months after Robin Williams passed away. And
Oh,
you know, like in some nice sort of suburban streets, they've got those trees coming out, you know, like paving slab streets, and then leave out a paving slab, plant a tree, and then put pebbles around it, the base.
yeah.
Every single pebble had like a tribute. It was so cool.
Man, there's a man that we should never have lost.
Yeah.
What did he say? If you spend your life making other people happy, you don't make yourself happy, or something. There was like a quote, wasn't there? It was something basically to say he sacrificed himself to make other people happy.
It's so true. It's so true. If you spend your life appeasing yourself to every other person, then you'll never be happy. That's why, like, I want to go to London Craft Beer Festival, but my mate from France is over, and I hadn't seen him since pre-lockdown. I'm sorry, as much as business and all that stuff is involved, it's more important to me. So
You should bring him.
he's got a motorbiking thing that he's got to go on. They're going on. So all my mates got motorbikes. I won't have one because Paul, you'll understand. You see how I drive. Could you imagine how many minutes I'd last on a motorbike before I killed myself?
Not many.
Not many. I'm like full send. There's no in between. So I won't have a bike because I know as soon as I've got one, And if somebody says, "Oh, this bike does 230 mile an hour," I need to know if that bike does 230.
How many?
Yeah. So, like, it's just not worth me having one. So I don't have one because I've got kids. So that's it, really. Despite the knobhead I am, I don't want to orphan my kids. So yeah,
Yeah.
or widow my wife. So yeah, I can hear that music in Australia, mate. It must be loud, you slag.
Go on, who the widow there, mate?
You what?
Who are you in fear of widowing?
My wife. My wife. I'm trying to find a tune that I had downloaded, which I feel like others would appreciate. Petrol heads. I will say, Noel Phillips uses the same music system that I use.
I might crack open one more beer.
Yeah, boy. Let's do it.
One
Are you having
more
another?
bit.
Are you having one more beer?
One more. I've only got. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm a third of way through a double IPA, so I'm good.
But you've got to do it to this. All right.
Where was this one earlier?
You got to tell me about the beer.
So, we got a new beer. This is from Evil Genius in Philadelphia, USA.
Great cheese. Great cheese.
And this is it's a Hefeweizen. But it's not any old Hefeweizen. It's a pineapple Hefeweizen. And it's called, fans of the Anchorman will know this one. It's called I Love Lamb, baby. I love lamb. Pineapple Hefeweizen. I'm going to open this can. Gassy. Love a bit of smoke on the opening there. I'm going to pour the juices into my glass. Look at that. Oh, yeah. My bubbles of love right there. Pure sex. Let's get my nose and get an aroma. Oof. Tropical heat. Tropical sex. So much pineapple. So much pineapple. And not a lot else, to be honest. Let's get stuck in. Let's get their pants off. Want to go back for another one. Lots of pineapple. Lots of spice. What we want on late night love. Tropical. Spicy. Sexy. Refreshing. Quenches thirst. Absolute banger. Smooth mouthfeel. Easy drinking. Glides down. I like it. That's a solid 7. Solid 7.
Can someone please screenshot this or like capture it? Please.
I was thinking exactly the same thing. That is pure gold.
Pure gold.
Oh, dear.
We'll be wetting the pants just watching it.
We have news on the American soft pretzel. It was a success. Well done.
Yes, dream big, dream big.
Yeah, boy. Hell yeah, brother.
The stronger than you'll ever know. Go for the air pretzel, soft pretzel. Oh yeah, baby.
Bit of background chill. Oh yes, Pierce
actually-
got a
that's
line
actually decent.
tomorrow up at 5:30.
Sicko. Mark Jones, you're a sicko.
Decent weapon porn.
This is a weapon. It's a weapon.
An old English saying from Pete and Dud, Winky Wanky Woo, says it. Haven't seen the single episode. No, me neither. I've never watched it.
Honestly, Joe Biden. Haven't seen.
No, I've never watched it. Joe Biden, like, I don't know. There's some things that just don't float your boat, and that's like,
I didn't get to the Jameson's factory. I did not. I'm gonna have to do that next time.
No, all fun chat.
Cheers, David. Say no night, mate.
Love you, man.
Take care, David.
Legend.
Well done.
buddy.
He's such a good guy as well. When you meet him in person, what a lovely man.
Yeah, and
I
he
met him
tells
briefly
it.
in Brew London. What a nice guy.
He tells it as it is.
He does. Yeah, that's the thing. Do you
Absolutely.
know, I have a lot of respect for David because if he doesn't like something, he says, I don't like that bloke, but I don't wish him any harm. I just don't like him.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I can, like, that's how I am. I'm like, I don't like that guy. I don't wish him any harm. I just don't like him.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go wrong with that.
No. Absolutely.
Henry's laughing. Henry's really laughing. Jesus is going to make love to a bit. He felt like that, didn't it, a bit?
Got to be intimate with this one.
White.
Flaming hair.
Tropical heat.
Tropical heat, baby.
Did you say tropical heat?
I did. Sweaty love making. Tropical heat, baby. Yeah, when you're making love to your wife
That's funny, shizzle.
with a palm tree blowing in a slight breeze just outside.
Oh, no.
Tropical heat, baby. Tropical heat.
Harry said that was great, but lads, he appreciated it. Out your way, Thursday walk.
Oh, who's in your neck of the woods, son, this week? Mark's frozen. Just keep that there. Let's just keep that there while we chat about him.
It's good. It's a beautiful look.
It's a beautiful look, isn't it? It's a beautiful look. I'm not sure about the I'm still never sure about the galaxy thing he's got going on. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, we lost him.
We've lost him. He's done one.
Oh, I'm a handsome devil.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
I don't know where he's gone.
So I've never had a pineapple
Good try, Mark.
before, but that's not bad at all. I Love Lamp by Evil Genius from Philadelphia. Evil Genius. That is an interesting beer. I love Lamp. I love Lamp.
I love lamb. I feel like I'm in deja vu.
I love
I got a really weird deja vu thing.
I love Desk. Deja vu is the weirdest thing in the world, isn't it? Because your brain is telling you 100% that you've seen this situation before.
Yeah.
It's a glitch, isn't it? It's a glitch in the Matrix.
The weird thing is, Lids will tell you, I have dreams, and I wake up and I tell her what the dream is, and then it comes true. And I like loads. Yeah. I predicted like people's deaths and all sorts of strange things. I woke up.
Don't tell me that.
No, honestly, I woke up and I was like, so and so is going to die. And then she's like, no, they won't. I said, we're going to be going to a funeral in about 3 weeks. Sure enough, that person dies. We go to a funeral.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I've had it for. Liz will tell you. Ever since we've been married, weird stuff happens.
That's another level.
Yeah, it's strange.
That's the drink talking, mate. That's the drink talking.
Well, I'm just saying, it's happened. It's always been a thing. So, like, I had one. We were going to do a journey, and I said, there's going to be a big accident. So I just dream we're not going to go. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll set off tomorrow. And she was like, really? And there was a big accident. They shut the motorway. So, yeah, it's weird. I don't know why it happens, but it happens enough that we take notice when it does happen.
I
Weird.
think I had a power cut.
Yeah, you went all like, you just kind of froze and vanished.
You did.
I'm trying to find a tune.
I love Vamp. I love
Mark,
Vamp.
Mark, I've got your music from when you danced in Brew London.
Nah. Did
Wow.
I dance?
Do you remember in the lift? In Brew London.
When you took your trousers off.
I
do
I
remember.
remember.
No, I do remember.
Poor old
I
Mark.
think I wasn't even drunk at that point.
Yeah.
I hadn't had a
Yeah,
beer.
you were just gagging for it. That's what it was. Joe Biden says I get severe deja vu. It's actually quite unsettling.
It's strange.
It's a
I,
weird thing, isn't it? Deja vu. Weird thing.
but deja vu is different to when I have the dreams.
Deja vu. What deja vu is you'll be in a situation and then all of a sudden your brain's like, I've done this before. I've been here before. That person said that same thing to me before in that position, in this place at that time before. And that's what's weird. Is that why does your brain do that to you?
But it almost like stops you in your tracks and you can't think about
It
anything
does.
else.
It stops you. You're like, what the hell just happened? It's like this has all happened before. How do I have a memory of something that's just happened seconds ago?
What's going on? John's got his trousers down again.
Yeah, John's got his willy out.
Doesn't make any sense.
I have deja vu lots to the point where it gets to the point where I ignore it. But the dreams are quite strange. This is Paul's music.
Where'd it go?
This is what you listen to, innit?
I like that. I like that. Where'd you get that?
I paid for this.
What's that off? That's a bit of me, that. That's a bit of me. Bit of that first thing in the morning. Let's go. Let's get some work done.
It's like that, innit?
Yeah, a little bit like that.
Yeah, I used this in our Leeds Beery Adventures video.
Did you?
It's a bit of this that I pulled out and used in that video.
That was a good day.
This is totally you, innit?
Yeah, this is me, mate.
It's mental. It's like, I listened to it, I was like, what the...
I just think that's the soundtrack to Paul when he comes in from a skinful down the local. He's going to fire up the hob and cook some absolute steak sandwich and stuff.
That music starts as I'm walking up the road towards the pub. And they're like, oh, shit. Oh no, Paul's coming in. It's like a boxing entrance. He's like, oh, Paul's going to be here in a minute.
bashes a couple of cans of Budweiser on his head like that. Come on in.
Like, shove the door open. Shove the door open. Pint's ready for me. Otherwise, it's going to be deaths. The pint is already poured for me.
Sculling glasses like that.
That's it. I'll neck it. Smash the glass over my head. Like, what's the next one? Slag.
What about this? It's about Christmas. Oh, it's Christmas soon.
Henry's like, yeah, boy. Sleigh bells, baby.
Crazy Christmas is coming, isn't it?
Well, it's always coming, isn't it? Technically.
True.
It's the thing. Father Christmas is like, bloody hell, how's it August already?
It's true. I'm trying to find a particular track, and I can't find it.
What's this? 8th month of the year. 8th. How are we
Yeah, I
8
know.
months into the year already?
And it's bloody red hot.
It is. It's been a hell of a summer. To be fair, hell of a summer. Probably
Henry
means
said
we're gonna have
that's with
a-
music for sure.
and with all the energy prices going up, probably means we're going to have a brutal winter as well. You watch.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to be running my big wood burner, and if you've
Mark,
got if
get
you've
on
got a
Instagram,
fence and it's not bolted down, I'm having it.
I'm going to be doing beer reviews wrapped in a blanket.
I'm going to be sat here like this. I'm drinking a coffee.
Welcome to Paul's beer reviews.
Beer reviews. I'm drinking a coffee porter because I don't drink anything else.
Imperial stouts from now on to warm me up.
Imperial stouts just to warm me your cockles.
I found it. I found the track.
Christmas.
It's from Cletus McFarlane.
Don't know what got me into my microphone. Ain't gonna work.
No, it's not going to work. You can't hear it too much. Deja vu is really strange.
What?
I'm having deja vu with this adult dating site. Yeah, it's true. It keeps popping up every 2 minutes. Henry's laughing. Henry's rocking out. Are we real? Or are we just a sub-program being running some superior bit? Well, it's quite possible. I think it's true.
Turn this one up. I like this one.
You like that?
Yeah, all right.
I'm going for a wee. I'll be back in a minute, lads. I don't know if that... I can't tell for me. I've got a shout over the music. But I don't know if it's loud for you or not loud for you. I don't know.
I like this because it sounds a bit like Knopfler.
It does.
Right.
Now we're on our own. What do we really think of John?
Oh, he's a slag. He's an absolute pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. You let him sleep, he'll sleep. For days. Didn't realise this. I woke up usual time, 6:30. Got up, went to work. Thought I had to get a couple of hours work done in the morning. Leave him be. Get back from work. 11 o'clock. He's still fast asleep. Couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. Could not believe it. I thought he was dead. Honestly, I thought he was dead. It's like, John. Shouting upstairs. Like, John. No sound. I was like, shit.
Michael Barry will make that move.
Absolutely shocking. Went upstairs, banged on the door, and he's like, "Meh? What? Huh?" Shocking. Absolutely shocking.
I'm so fat and sexy.
So fat, sexy. Right, I've got to go, man.
Yeah, I'm going to call this a day now.
I've got to cook some food.
I love you all, you wonderful 14 valid viewers that are still watching.
There's still 14
Cheers,
people.
guys. Thank you.
Love you all. On the way
Yeah.
out, would you mind hit the thumbs up button? It would make me very happy.
Legends. Thumbs up. Subscribe to Mark at the Craft Beer Hub at the bottom of the screen there. I'm assuming you've already subscribed to Lawsbury & Co. That would make sense. And if you subscribe to me, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it.
Can we just get some respect on Paul's growth over the past couple of months?
It's
Like,
massive.
I was on a live with
Such
him.
a hard one.
I was on live with you. What was it? It was that It was that Thor and Eddie Hall live, and you were on the road to like 3,000 or 4,000.
I was on my way to I think I was on my way to 4,000 at that point. Yeah.
What you got
And
now?
It's it's at 6,100 basically.
Unreal.
Let's have a look. Jesus Christ, yeah, it's literally at 6,100. Yeah,
6,100.
6,100. So I hit 6,000 yesterday. So it's done over 100 subs in the last 24 hours, which I don't understand. For the life of me, I don't understand.
Just keep doing what you're doing, mate.
But it's happening. So yeah.
I think it's Lord Springco's influence.
I think so. It's the fact I'm here with the Craft Beer Hub and Lords and Tom and anyone who I've ever done any videos with. It's down to all of them, basically. So yeah, it is what it is. And
Well, no, you're doing yourself dirty there, mate. It's all your hard work and the fact that you've been consistent and you have a format that works really well and you found that format. And YouTube's like, yeah, man, this guy's got a format, it works, and we love him.
It's all that logarithms, isn't it? See,
Logarithms
logarithms.
gently, they're just cupping you at this
If
point.
the logarithms work with you, then
Fair play to you, mate. Honestly, it couldn't happen to a nicer bloke. Honestly, what a bloke.
Good on you, mate.
Oh, thanks, mate. It's a couple of guys.
Cheers, lads. You legend. And then Mark says it's your ginger bald head.
It is. It's my ginger bald head.
That's exactly. We said the same thing. We were like, it's your ginger bald head.
Ginger bald
So,
head. I can't understand it. I can't explain it, but I'm flattered. Yeah. So there you go. But it's people like Mark Jones, people like Henry 420 and Joe Barnes Dentures that chat to us in all the videos and all that. Down to people like that, you know.
when those guys don't realise when they come in and interact with your video in the first few hours, that's what drives your video.
Absolutely. It's nothing about the people watching. If no one's watching, it doesn't grow. Simple as that. You know. So if people are enjoying what I'm doing, I'm going to carry on doing it. And it's the same for Mark and the same for John. You know, if people are enjoying it, we're just going to keep doing it. And the bigger it gets, the better stuff we can do. You know.
That's true.
I think I'm approaching 500 now, which is absolutely mental. And I just think
We're at 500 already. Well done.
no. I'm not there. I'm a bit short, but I just think, what?
Yeah, it's insane. It is insane. You think, what am I doing?
Good
All
on
of a
you.
sudden, people start watching the videos. You're like, why? And then it starts picking up. You're like, geez.
It is like a why me thing, isn't it? It's 100%.
Yeah.
Well done, buddy. Well, look, we're all awesome. Blow our own trumpet. No, I'm only kidding. Like, you know what's nice? I think we're positive people. We're trying to keep it positive. And even when we have different points of view, we still agree that we're still friends. And it doesn't matter if we've got different points of view. Paul will tell you on a night out, I'm a bit of a dick when I've had a beer. And I'm in a bad mood.
He's a pissing nightmare.
I'm a night out.
I imagine Mark Jones is an absolute nightmare on a night out. Do you know what I mean?
Mark
He's
Jones
got
is
so much mouth. And we know full well that Mark Craft Beer Hub is an absolute nightmare on a night out.
He is
We've seen
the
it.
most. Mark, you are the most comedic brilliant when you've had a drink. I love it.
I'm just
Like, I love it when you've had a beer. It's just the funniest thing I've been around. When you tried to cast demons out of a flipping suitcase, I've never seen anything like it. So, yeah. But that's why, you know, even when we're doing dumb stuff, and I'm like trying to start a fight with somebody in the middle of London in Croydon on the train station, we're still mates. It doesn't matter. Like, we're just mates and we accept each other's difference. And that's what makes it so special. There's no hate, just a bit of love. And that's the way to go. And I feel privileged. I've got a brewery that has 2,600 wonderful human beings that I can dip into and go, what do you guys want? And that is no other brewery in the world's got that. And I've got it. And it's freaking awesome. And I love it. So, right, I'm going to go. So, it really is nice coming. Keep it up, bub. Loves you. Thanks, Mark. We love you too. I enjoy the quality you guys deliver. Hell yeah, brother.
Thank you,
Cheers,
Joe.
mate.
We love you,
you,
mate.
guys. 500 to watch an Ewok. Damn right. Tropical heat, baby.
Go heat, baby.
I don't. That's
Yeah.
got to be your new. That's got to be your new tagline. You got to say it in your next video.
Tropical heat, baby.
Kevin Parton says, I don't say much in chat, but love the live streams. It's better than the pub. Kevin Parton, we love having you in. Even when I've got no beer, we love having you in. It's what's important to us. We love it. You guys, I wouldn't have a brewery if it wasn't for you wonderful people. So, love you all. Have a great week. Paul, do you want to say your goodbyes, you slag?
Yeah, thank you for joining us this evening. It's been a bit of a random one, but I've enjoyed it. It's been a laugh. Had a few beers. If anyone's going to be at London Craft Beer Festival on Friday, I look forward to seeing you there. Come and say hello, in case I don't recognise you, because at this stage we're all just names. So if you see me, come and say hello, and let's have a couple of beers together. But yeah, till my next one. Take care. Cheers, guys.
Mark, say your goodbyes, you saucy monkey.
Yeah, thanks everyone for coming in. I appreciate it. I just enjoy hanging out with you guys and having a beer. That's pretty much
Italian bar.
Oh, Italian
love
bar.
We love you. We love you. And from me, thank you for loving Lord's Brewing Company. I only do it because I want to provide for my family and kids.
Oh, shut up.
And I love, shut up, you as well. I love the fact that you guys in the chat and you try my beer. And even if you're on the other side of the world, we'll try and get some beer to you at some point. But thank you for supporting us. We love you. And stay golden, baby.